Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's loud. Hold
Oh,
on.
heck.
We should
Heck
have
and heck
done
and
audio
heck.
check.
We're here.
Why?
Oh my
Why?
God.
We can't. Welcome in, everyone.
Oh god.
Thank you for the
Episode
follow,
34.
Alexion. Yeah, episode
Hello.
34.
34.
Episode 34. Can you believe? And some good news. Some good news. We're gonna run up some good news after a quick message from all of our players. Who are we? What do we do? Who are we playing? Denny.
I am Denimation. I play the mighty Goose, and I now have a prop for my mighty axe. I am
Invisiax,
the
go!
barbarian.
Invisiax.
Invisiax!
There we go.
Making a note to
Hold on,
create
I'll
that
do the
weapon.
whole thing. Wait, okay,
Invisible weapon. Here we go.
Invisible axe. Oh, yeah. Invisible axe. Let's go.
Yep.
But yes, the mighty human barbarian Goose. But tonight I am just drinking some coffee and some water. Just taking it easy today. Hasn't been a good week. But I shall throw it over to Zeroju.
Ah, it's me. Some people know me as Roju. You'll see me on the Channel Participation Award. But here I'm playing Gerald, the wizard, who's actually a warlock. Not that he or literally anyone else knows. Yeah, which is great for everyone. Just down below me on the thing, we've got a certain Darcy.
It's me. Yes, I'm a Darcy, I think. I'm also known as AussieDevFro. Who can be found live on the AussieDevFro channel.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe it all you want.
Allegedly.
It's true. Allegedly. No, it's all true, unfortunately, or fortunately. I play the character Rudy Magic Hands McGee, the party's cleric. However, as it was revealed to me the other night, one of my community members shouted into Discord, "Rudy's a cleric?" So, is he a cleric? I don't know. But,
Who knows at this point?
who knows in this topsy-turvy world? But yeah, I'm drinking... Now, Roju, don't hate me here. But I'm drinking water out of my brand new bottle that half looks like a milk bottle.
Oh
Why
my
would I-
god.
why would
There's
I have
two of them now.
Because you...
I can't with this.
Too
Oh my
much.
god, twinsies!
Delicious, nutritious milk.
I know, right? Like,
What's the-
look at this great milk.
Yeah.
It's milk. It's always milk.
It's
Tastes
always
like
milk.
calcium.
Wait,
I
it's
know,
milk.
right?
Always has been.
It's milk
No.
all the way down.
Pop quiz. I was sent this bottle from Nespresso because I drink too much coffee. Legit.
Drinking too much coffee. Have some fucking hydration.
That's exactly what they did. And then on the other side of me, I have Cuddly Raptor.
It's me! Cuddly! I don't play
pause.
Mario. Look. Better casting still. I play... Who do I play? Nana Malavora. And she's a little gnome druid. Look, I'm leaving.
Who do
Okay,
I
Brandon's
play?
on that
Two
typecasting to
gnomes.
get the princess Daisy
Two
role,
gnomes.
okay?
Who knows? I play Nana Malavora. She's a little druid. I can't say she's a granny anymore. She's
Hang on, I
like
can fix
young
this.
now. It's
She's
pretty
fit.
weird.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
She's-
Does that mean this avatar of Nana that I've put in front of your face is no longer real?
Apparently.
Oh god, I gotta redraw!
Apparently. Yeah, have fun,
Okay.
Denny. And she really likes to
Lots
cook.
of fun, thank you very much.
And she thinks that all of her power comes from her cooking, which it pretty much does.
That's
Ooh,
fair.
ooh,
That's
ooh,
fair.
everyone went very large. I'm sorry. I was fucking around with the computer. I shouldn't touch anything. Speaking of not touching anything and not fucking things up, here's what
Don't-
it's for.
Don't
point. You can't.
Stop
you can't
pointing!
Point in the
You
call.
can't point!
You can't point in the call.
You can't point in the call!
I can't
Point
point
the
at
up.
Point.
That is going to be one of the best intros ever, while then pointing at someone else.
No, he's really to my left. I promise.
I am Orb. I'm just going to check who I'm playing. Just going to check my name badge. Yes, I'm playing Arthur. Yes, Arthur is a wood elf. He is a ranger. He dashes just a little bit into rogue, but he's going to become a lot more roguish in coming episodes. Look, I can't say much else about Arthur because Cuddly done such a great intro of not touching everything and fucking everything up. So there you go.
Point
That's
to the
basically
lie.
works. All right.
Where's the lie?
There is no lie, only truth.
And I am drinking Coke.
Delicious.
Surely it's an unspecified, cola drink.
Caffeinated, carbonated drink.
You can't endorse. Although I did say
Well, he said
Nespresso
cola.
on stream as well.
He said
So,
cola.
oh, he said Coke.
I did take it. It's cola.
It's Coca-Cola. Oh,
Pobworth
that's
asking,
gross.
why are you drinking cock?
Why not?
Because,
Why not? Yeah.
look, it's just so good.
The best way to
It's
ingest
just
it.
so good.
It's
That's what I'm
just
gonna
so good.
I've been led to believe that a lot of words that Australians say can be misheard as cock. Like the word cog. I was saying, I now have to really make sure I say the G properly because chat had a field day with me saying cog over and over and over again in a stream. And all it sounded like was like me saying cock. Constantly. Just, that's all I'm
to
It
be
saying.
doesn't help
fair,
that there was a
if we're
rooster on the
going
screen
that
either.
way,
We do say cock a lot.
Maybe
though.
if you
We
guys
do,
didn't like
yeah,
deep throat your vowels so much, we'd understand it.
Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm really like letting the G settle down there,
Well,
you
see,
know?
he's getting pretty salty about it.
was!
You're letting it just settle
I
down
was.
in here, are you?
Yeah, that's it. Like all the way down there. Yeah.
I hate
You can really feel
to
the
be
G.
fair
you know?
though, the word cock, if you're Swedish, it just means cook. A cook, a chef.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
There
well,
you go.
Cock chef. Nice.
I mean, or if you want to take it even further, like speed or velocity is fart.
true. To drive in German is
You
all,
know,
yeah. So
that would have made high school physics so much more entertaining for 17-year-old
Would've been
AussieDevFro over there.
fantastic.
Oh my god.
How are these not Australian measurements?
Yeah, or the Swedish words for married and poison are spelt the same but pronounced differently.
It's the same thing.
That
I was
explains
gonna say,
so
there's no
much.
difference.
They're even pronounced the same.
Yep, that explains
Being
so
married,
much.
I do understand. I mean,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Hi, Mrs. Orr.
Yeah,
Wow.
Noctia, hello.
Wow.
Meanwhile, she's
Awkward.
poisoning his food. So I don't know about you guys,
That's a bit loud.
but I'm so ready to play some D&D.
Oh, you're so ready to battle. We got 5 minutes.
No,
We got 5
no,
minutes.
unacceptable.
Well, Orb left the building, so I mean, what do we mean?
Corbin,
Yeah, no, there's
Corbin's,
nothing we can do.
Well, then is
'Cause,
it
like-
the best time to play D&D? So
No,
Wow.
because it was Orb's turn to do the recap. Sadly.
Oh shit!
Oh, well.
I was,
dear.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we-
well, if
we're
we
stranded
just
here
like
now.
quickly go through all the things that he's probably gonna want to touch before he gets back, and then we can just
True.
continue on like nothing happened when he gets back.
Yeah,
Right.
speaking of nothing happened, I can't believe no one actually threw the ball to me. I am no
Yeah,
one.
what the fuck, Orb?
What? Through the ball? What? What? None?
Well, let's all take turns
Wow.
to introduce our lovely dungeon master
Oh!
right here, the beautiful Josie Posey. Everyone.
Josie Pose, the amazing dungeon mistress, keeper of our souls, murderer of our hopes and dreams. What do you have to say, Rudy?
Attempted
yourself.
murderer.
What? Yeah, exactly.
still
Exactly
alive.
what Gerald said. What do you have to say for yourself? All the horrible, atrocious things that have happened in this campaign are entirely your fault. What? Tell me, what do you have to say for yourself, Josie Poser?
I didn't do it.
Oh, well, okay then. That's fine. All right.
Oh, well,
Well,
that
there you go.
seems-
Yep,
that
yep,
seems
there you go.
legit.
Cool.
That seems
Yep.
fine.
Right.
Also, can we not do that because, like, you know that she still has to kill an NPC, right?
She
Oh,
has
yeah.
killed it. No, she has killed
So-
it.
No. I vowed to make it happen on screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's not make
I
her
thought
change
it
her
was
mind
chosen
about any
already.
of these things. You know.
The person, the NPC has been determined
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah,
predetermined.
to die.
We're okay. We're okay.
You can't
Um,
So
change what's
know
I
it's
already
bad.
warned her if it's
The,
my little twig blight. I'm
The twig blight
ending
was on the
stream.
list.
I know.
So who knows?
I know. I would have just ended stream and been like, well,
Oh,
this
shit.
is Nana out. Goodbye. Forever.
See, I feel like that's a threat.
I feel Douglade is an extension of Nana, so
Is it really an NPC at that point? You know?
exactly. You know, it lives in a boot now. Like you can't kill that. Oh my god.
I mean,
Also,
boots
I'm being
community
called
could
out for
broadcast
wearing
their own
white. I think I might have to go do a wardrobe change.
No, I like
No.
What's
that.
wrong with
I
the
like the
white?
white.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with wearing white.
Who even?
Guess who? Guess who? It was the Weedle.
I know exactly who. I see it now.
Out there.
Called
so
out.
rude.
But yeah, the only people I will say there's 3 people who know which NPC is going to die. It's me, it's Pabor, and it's my trusty friend Moogle. The good King Moogle.
The good King Moogle Mog.
I'm actually really
Oh,
relieved
no.
because I
Yeah,
thought for a
the
second you might have
14th
told me,
made
and
the
I
pop
completely
ever
forgot. But that's not the case.
You know, I use Moogle Mog's skin as a book in Final Fantasy XIV. I
mean-
have his skin as a book.
That's pretty whack. That's
You're pretty whack. Like in the best
you're pretty
way.
whack. Mm.
I
But
like
are we
it.
doing this? I mean, there's only 2 minutes left, but we could just start early. We could
Aw.
just really.
So, hang
We
on,
got-
just saying,
hold on,
we
Josie.
got so
Do it.
proficient in doing everything. We're early for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I mean,
That
last
jinxes it.
time
And
I
we
think
haven't brought up
The internet will
Dead
go
by
down.
Daylight.
we have never started the game on time.
No.
I have it on record. We have never started the game.
Not
on
once.
Time.
lies. Last time we actually started 4 minutes early. I called it. No, not last time. The time before last, because Hold on.
I'm pretty
There was
sure
one
every single time we go on
No,
a
no, 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 no,
tangent,
no. Because we've
just
said
as
we've
we're
said
about
I mean, we just went
45,
into a
we've said-
tangent and we got 1 minute left.
no,
We're on a
no,
tangent. We got 1 minute
listen,
left.
listen.
Guys, no, seriously, we're on a tangent.
We've,
Bring it
because
back, bring it back, bring it back.
we've established that the game has to start. The recap starts
Oh
at
my God.
45, and I know that last session or the session before,
Watching that clock.
I actually used my veto power as the DM to start the recap at 41. I'll have you know, once we made it on time.
need-
Josie,
we need another
Josie, the
tangent.
clock's ticking.
We
Clock's
need
ticking,
another
Josie.
tangent.
Quickly,
But-
quickly.
What are you eating
No,
that-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna go over time because we have to say for the whole month of October we will be playing every Sunday.
Weekly,
Yup.
baby.
Going back to weekly.
Weekly streams.
We're trying at least. We might miss a session or 2 in November, depending on what my doctor says.
Ah, yes, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes.
But otherwise, I think the plan is to aim to play as much as possible until Christmas comes around.
Yes.
And that's 45. Now, Orb, what happened last time?
Wait, no way. Are we?
No, he's faking it.
Is no way? Is he?
Yeah, he's faking it.
Absolutely faking it.
Oh my god.
It was so good though. It was actually
so
so
still.
good. Yeah. I was
I'm
shocked how
trying
skilled you were.
So goddamn hard.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm glad I got some of these. Yeah, last week we essentially had a bit of a shopping stream. Essentially, we basically came back into the cave, and everyone got some beautiful, beautiful items. Arthur's got some a bag of items that can enchant his bow, sort of. Rudy, he's got some scale mail now.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the raid. Evildoer, mate, thank you. Guys, can we get some hype in chat for Evildoer? Thank you, mate. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Guys, welcome on in. You have you've popped in right at the smack bang at the start of the stream. So you're getting the recap, you're ready to rumble. That's fantastic. Guys, how you all doing?
Apparently, a dragon named Yasi. And you were told that you were allowed to choose from a selection of items for your rewards. Nana chose free use of the door that leads back to the first world, since entering seemed to re-spark the old embers that gnomes have, the connection to the first world, and it gave her her youth back. It staved off the bleaching. Temporarily, permanently, we don't know. Arthur asked for a more powerful bow. Yasi, not really having a lot in the ways of weapons, instead offered Arthur the means and instructions to enchant his bow even more powerful in the days to come, giving everything needed to create a corpse slayer weapon. Rudy asked for materials to empower his divination magic, as he's been having a, shall we say, religious identity crisis as of late. And he was given one of Yasi's own horns, broken straight from their head.
Oh, that's right. Brutal.
Goose asked for means to protect and was given yet another spell beast pelt. This one apparently able to tether essences, allowing Goose to take the damage for someone else. Gerald was offered to peruse the library and take a pick of spells, but chose not to accept this gift and instead
Hey,
asked
thank you
if
so
there
much
was
for the
anything
follow,
else.
J-Beats. I really
Yasi
appreciate it, mate.
did offer a
Absolute
few
champion.
items in
Thank you,
return,
thank you.
But at the end, a bargain was made. You offered up some of your magical items to even out the price, and Gerald was given a ring.
That mood bucket,
Very
though.
magical ring.
mood bucket.
That
Very,
mood
very
bucket,
precious
though.
mood bucket.
Mood bucket MVP.
Very precious mood bucket. And I think we came to as you exited through the fog wall,
The gift shop.
the gift shop, into
One
the
way
tunnel, the stony, damp, wet tunnel that leads into the chasm of Skell Cove. And as you came outside and saw the afternoon sun starting to set, a handful of figures were sitting, waiting for you by where you had tethered your boat to an immovable rod.
Whose immovable
They all
rod? Arthur's
Mine.
immovable rod.
They all stood up. One large, with rough-looking skin, a very, very shark-like head, small black eyes, covered in nicks, cuts, bruises, injuries. It stood up. A smaller one with two pinkish purple translucent fins going down the back of its head was tending to the wounds, seemingly spreading ointments and using minor enchantments to heal. And a third one, sharpening a spear, stood up and said, "I speak for Prince Karkarion." And that's where we're picking up.
Love it.
Prince Karkarion, you say?
Yes, and looks towards the large but very lean athletic. You've seen Sahagin before. This one looks different. Less greenish and more a bluish gray. Not as vibrant. The sun doesn't really reflect off its skin. It's rougher, it's paler. But it looks very athletic. It's not the biggest one you've seen, but it has an air about it. Even wounded, it stands with poise.
Arthur's gonna drop to one knee in respect and bow his head. As much as he can.
There's a sign of there's a nod from the creature that seems to be the prince, nods towards you, and it starts to looks like it's trying to talk, but it starts coughing. It makes this almost low hissing noise. And you see the smaller one with the fins scoops water up, and Prince Karkarion opens his mouth, and this one just pours water into his mouth, and you see it coming out the gills, miscolored by blood.
Oh.
Well, Nana
I mean,
might.
did you need a hand there? We're just looking to pass on by, and I mean, I could just snap my fingers. I mean, if I could snap my fingers, and it's a matter. It's a figure of speech. Don't worry. I could heal that wound, and we could just go on our way.
Healing
I
there,
mean,
Rudy, last forgive us, but the last time we met Sahagan, they did try to murder us quite brutally. And I'd prefer
Yeah.
not to
As
have
you're
that happen again.
talking, you can see that the one with the spear is talking to Prince Karkarian. Looking at you all.
What
but
are they
talking.
talking?
Translating, I would
mean,
say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much the vibes of translating, because you can see Prince Karkarian like still has his head towards all of you. And for people who want a more visual reference, you know, it's essentially a very, very like fit, athletic looking version of the shark dude from the latest
I knew
Suicide
you.
Squad
I knew.
movie.
I knew.
Oh,
I
I
knew.
know
As soon
it.
as he
Oh.
said fit athletic
He's already
version
very
of, and I
fit
was
and
like,
athletic.
fucking.
Yeah, but
Let's
it's like
go!
less bulk. It's less bulk. It's more like Michael Phelps swimmer's
Right, okay.
athleticness.
Okay.
But
I
it's
get
still
you.
it's still standing just a little bit taller than Goose.
Arthur wants to
shit,
stand
cool.
up and sort of turn to Gerald and go, Gerald, a prince, nobility, has not attacked us yet. We should obviously tend to them. They could become great
Counterpoint,
allies.
Arthur, pallid princess, royalty, definitely trying to kill us.
Nana just walks right over to them and goes, "Do you need
As
a
you
hand?"
start getting closer, the speaker holds a hand up towards you to stop you and says, "The prince want nothing of your help or pity.
Well,
Oh,
We are simply here to talk."
Yes, that works.
oh, yeah, no, that's fine. It wasn't meant as pity. We just want to take our boat and we just want to leave. That is all we want to do. I honestly, I just want a good night's rest.
Go for a good sleep.
And you see again translation happening. And then the prince starts talking, and every now and then he'll start coughing and he'll open his mouth, and this other one will just start scooping water into it. And it starts talking, but it's very low. It just sounds like hissing, maybe a little bit of like growling. It's very, very quiet, and it's obvious he's talking just for his cohort to hear. It's very much like a whisper, like keeping it near. And the speaker nods and turns and says, "The prince will take his leave. At every point you have thwarted our forces, and we thought we would ambush you here. But the soft-watered locals turned out to be more ferocious than expected."
So,
And again, the
hold
prince
on.
starts talking a little bit.
Wait, so these are...
You're saying that you were here to ambush us, but now you're not?
Correct. The
And
prince
that's because the
has deemed you
locals-
all mighty warriors, opponents to be respected.
Nana
But
just
you
kind of
said
looks at her
specifically
spoon
it's
and
because
nods.
whatever the things you were just fighting in the water maybe roughed you up a bit more than you were expecting. Would that be accurate?
They were more in numbers and more feral than we had expected,
I see,
yes.
I see. So
We thought perhaps they would still remember the old times and adhere to customs in front of a monarch.
I see. So, now that you feel like you're unable to murder us in your current state, what you're really asking is for us to maybe leave you alone without losing face. Would that be accurate, perhaps?
It would not.
Gerald, I
I see.
honestly
We
think-
stayed out of courtesy. I shall now give you the prince's words. And listens for a bit. One of you holds an item belonging to the prince. You see, and like listens for a bit as the prince is whispering, starts coughing, and you can see the person goes from rubbing seawater on a wound to scooping it up into the prince's mouth. A magical vow was made between the prince and one of the higher beings from our home.
Legit?
A magical vow cannot be broken so easily. And though she decided to end herself and give her essence to another, he can still sense her.
Dude, this sounds like a very Gerald thing to do, if I'm being completely honest. This is not Nana.
What his prince wants you all to know.
Gerald's sweating.
What the Majesty wants you all to know is that you have won his respect. He will retreat for today, but wants you to know. He will bide his time, and he will come at you
Right.
when you least expect it.
I see.
So staying inland from now on, then, yes.
And the prince turns towards the speaker, and the speaker nods, and there's just a moment of silence.
One moment, if you would. Just one moment, Prince. And Gerald like leans over towards Rudy, does a little Rudy. Give me one reason I shouldn't fireball them all right now.
I can't heal you if you miss. That is
What
the
do you mean
reason.
if I miss?
If-
That's impossible.
Gerald. If you miss or he doesn't go down, I cannot heal you. This is one of those situations where both sides live to fight another day. Emphasis on the live. Emphasis on not having any more diamonds. They are inside your chest.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I don't like having people at my back, Rudy. This is a bad idea.
Gerald, you have 4 people at your back. But today is not the day. Drop it.
So Nana's still pretty close to them, right?
You would have been able to get closer, but not.
Closer, but not like super close. All right. Well,
Yeah.
She just she will say, well, thank you for the warning, I suppose, and best of luck when we meet again. You sure you don't want any heals? Any? I have
I
a
swear
really
to God,
nice
Rudy,
tea.
If
No,
this comes back
okay.
and bites us.
No, that's all
Gerald,
good.
it'll be
Do
fine.
you happen to
Don't
know
worry.
who has the fish thing? Because that could be really good. I can't remember bringing anything from water, but you know.
Fish. No.
And the
No,
speaker
fish.
looks intently at you, like intently, and then turns towards the prince, speaks. The prince whispers something, and the speaker just says, "The prince says that at least you do not hold it.
Oh,
But we
well,
will now take our leave."
thank you for the information. I was very much hoping that it wasn't me, because I don't remember stealing anything. So,
As you're talking, the finned one stands up, grabs something from under the water, and just starts moving their hand, and you can see almost like a whirlpool starting to form where they are standing. And just moments later, the water just grows up, encapsulates them, and then it falls, and they're gone.
that's pretty cool. You should learn how to do that, Gerald.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want any part of whatever they are a part of.
I agree, but just think of it like this. I honestly do not think a fight in a slippery, damp cave with water at their backs on one side and a fog gate we can't go through on the other is the right call.
I already had to fight a giant worm and a winged gold dude. I just want to go home. I just want to rest.
I absolutely, all I want to do is go home and rest. However, we now know for a fact, because they literally just told us that we've got a prince and an untold-sized army that are now going to be coming back at us once they're full strength.
We fought them before. We can fight them again.
Well, hold on. No. Hold on. I mean, there's food for thought here. They said they're attacking us because we have something of theirs? I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I own anything that is Sahagin related or fish related or water.
You never picking anything up either, and
do you guys remember when we got taxed last time?
We got
By
attacked on the
Saudis.
boat.
oh my god,
They were
did you
looking
take
for.
them?
They were looking for. What they're looking for that thing again. What did they say? I can't remember what it was called.
An orb or something, or a glass ball. A ball.
They only said heart.
A heart.
They were looking for the heart.
Hmm.
Didn't we
I
decide that was a
haven't
person?
seen any heart.
No, neither.
Is
But
that metaphorical heart?
they knew we were
Das
with the
Goose?
captain
Maybe.
at the time, did they not?
Das Goose with the fucking deep metaphors. He's the only one that understood the assignment.
I understood the assignment.
Oh my God.
But the captain was on that ship, was he not?
Yeah, but they weren't after the captain. They were looking for the heart. That's what they kept saying. But they
Maybe they
clearly
want-
said then they're after us, as in
Maybe
one of
they have
us
it wrong.
hasn't.
Maybe they think we have something that we don't have.
Well, what did we take?
Well, they didn't tell us, did they?
Well,
No.
I remember we ended up taking an armor shell barnacle
Oh,
thing.
I can almost guarantee barnacles are not what they're after, Arthur. They probably have millions down there.
Well, barnacles are nice too.
Oh, I mean, nice is subjective. Can we continue this conversation on the boat, though? We really should. We really should get home.
Yes, please.
We can empty our pockets and everything once we get back to the end.
That would be good. Let's. Yes, we'll talk on the way. And I guess we'll set about getting on the
Yeah,
boat and
it's-
unhooking it.
It looks a bit awkward because the boat is the tide has gone down, so the boat is just barely keeping afloat. It's almost getting lifted up by the immovable rod, and the immovable rod is now a bit. It's just it's not within reach. It's not like just grabbable since you fastened it up. But
Time
you,
to do
Gerald
some
can
aerobatics.
fly.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh, you can fly.
And
You
try
un-
not to have a
you
boat
unclick
crash
it.
down on my head when I unclick it.
Yeah, you unclick it, and the boat does a little bit of a and it splashes water around. But it's more like that you get instantly yanked downwards by the weight of the boat.
Yeah.
But easy enough to hold on. It's not too bad. You all start making your way back.
Arthur's gonna ask Gerald to get his rod back.
Oh, here you are, Arthur.
Thank you for looking after my rod.
I didn't. I barely touched it, Arthur. If that's enough for you to thank me, then I'm not sure. You're welcome, I suppose.
Anyone that touches my
ship
rod
it.
is welcomed.
Rudy's inspecting the boat. Has it got any fresh little dings and nicks or holes that he can use? Wait, does he still have it? Yeah, he wants to use mending on anything while we're going. Like, make sure there's no
There's a few scrapes, but nothing major.
Okay, good. Because remember, guys, we're bringing this boat back in better condition than we took it.
Oh, I remember.
We definitely stated
That's
that.
They should be paying us.
They
honestly.
should be paying us.
Truly.
Yes.
But let's talk about while we sail. Let's talk about this problem though, because I feel that knowing
We can
that
say
it's a
that you're
Hoggen-
talking as we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Just for expediency.
Well, so yeah, while we're sailing back home and traveling back to the place or whatever, how surely letting them go there was a bad idea, wasn't it? I know I mean, don't get me wrong. I have all people having literally just died. Would not like to repeat that at all. But they were basically, I feel like they were basically telling us, hey, we're really wounded. We were going to try and kill you, but we can't anymore. So, maybe just like, let's just call it truce. Yeah, bye.
Gerald,
I'm
I
concerned that
understand.
this is going to come back and bite us.
I mean, it might, but it could also have other side effects. What
Oh,
if?
you mean they'll get friends?
No, the exact opposite.
They'll
in
get
fact.
more people on us?
No,
Rudy?
Gerald, the exact opposite. In fact, it could
What if
be.
what if they get things that can fly? Then I'm really fucked.
Gerald, don't make me start breaking your
What if they
fingers
think
for
I
those
have
diamonds
it?
back.
What if they think I have it,
Gerald,
Rudy?
Gerald, you can. Oh my God.
Oh, this is the worst.
I'm gonna
should've
slap him,
brought a
guys. I'm
fireball
gonna
out
hit him.
I think one small slap never hurt anyone.
I think that too. Rudy starts taking off one of his gloves.
Rudy, I was joking.
He's grabbed out a biscuit. He's watched the show.
Okay, no, Gerald, honestly, I think it could have the exact opposite effect. Today, we stayed our hand. And I know they left saying that they will come for us at when we least expected. Rah, rah, rah. They all say that. But I honestly believe that this small act of mutual respect will come back. And I think next time we do meet, if it's on the battlefield, it'll be on equal terms.
That's what I'm afraid of. We
But-
could have
but-
had the advantage then.
Well, according to them, we've
I
stolen
don't want
something
equal
from
terms.
them.
I want us to have a clear advantage.
What if we
and
just
not
give him back what we
die.
stole, though? What did we steal?
Look, he could be a man of honor. He might just want to fight one-on-one, which we have a strong suit there. As
Just
Arthur's
throw Goose at them.
tapping Goose's back.
Just-
You know, we do have a martial champion.
So, look, I feel like if it does, we could just go, look, honor a 101 deal. Being Goose, it's a shoo-in.
You know, I would have to agree. I feel that this has been a good interaction because now we know why we're being followed. And I certainly don't really know what we've taken, but surely there's something, and maybe if we meet again, we can just give it back. I'm sure it was an accident of taking it. I don't think any of us really, truly steal. And then she kind of looks at Arthur and goes, I'm going to take that back. Just double class and a rogue my ass.
Arthur's gonna do the whole.
On
Gerald,
a boat, there's just water everywhere.
Water everywhere.
all right, Gerald, if it makes you feel any better,
Probably won't.
nah, who we kidding? If the Sahagin attack again, and if we all die horrible, gruesome, bloody deaths deep in the water, lungs filling with water,
Rudy, why?
I will personally let you say I told you so in whatever afterlife we end up in.
Or
Does that help?
alternatively, we just stay away from the ocean.
Oh, come now, Nana. You know we almost can't do that. How many boats have we been on?
I mean, I'm
You
just.
know, I'm with Nana on that one. That sounds like a key idea.
I mean, we're on a boat right now. For all we know, they could have been lying. They might actually just be underneath us, ready to pop a hole in the... Oh, is that a leak over there?
Gerald runs
Oh
board.
my god.
Wait, we're in a little rowboat. What the hell? There's no deck.
It
It's a
drives
sailboat,
to-
isn't it?
No, it's a
Got
little
a little
rowboat.
below section.
Hang on. What in
It's
the
got
little-
no below section. It's
Oh.
it's like it's like just
It's
a
like a
big
dinghy.
rowboat
Below
with
deck is the
okay.
water.
it has like the
I had a
very
different mental image of it.
no,
Giles,
it's
leaves
like
himself overboard.
I don't know like what's the word dinghy. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
word is.
Dinghy works,
It-
yeah.
But
Oh, right.
because it can only fit like 5 people and it's like somewhat squished. It has a
Oh.
small sail that you can fold out.
I thought it was just big enough to have like a little below.
No.
Oh, that's luxury. We don't have luxury here.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
we can't afford that.
That's fine.
Everyone's
Gerald just
top
goes,
tier.
oh, okay. Broom up.
Rudy turns to the rest of the party and goes, and that is how you get that noise out of your ear.
Well,
I heard that. You think I'm flying home by myself?
Just your paranoia, Gerald.
we got a spicy Rudy tonight? Excuse
Yeah,
me?
we do. We
We
do.
got the most spice?
It's not paranoia if you're correct.
That's how I've been feeling this week. Goddamn.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
dear.
No, hold on.
When we get to the inn, we'll just
Yeah.
empty out all our pockets and bags and everything. It will. Maybe it's hidden at the very bottom, like underneath the sandwich that's been sitting there for like about a week.
Why have you not
Everything
eaten the
knows.
sandwich yet?
Goose, that was an egg sandwich.
There we go.
Oh, Goose.
Oh, Goose, no. Is that
me
the
more-
smell we've been smelling?
I'm not going to confirm anything.
Oh, I...
I
Oh,
will not
no.
confirm nor deny.
Oh, Goose, empty your pack. Actually, don't do it now. No, the axe will cut a hole through the
If anyone has food that they've been saving for more than 6 days,
Wow.
Arthur starts like just grabbing
Wow.
it and just putting his hand in the water and just doing the food. Slide your hand.
oh my God.
Josie, you okay?
No, I had one of them come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Anyway,
had to do
Yeah.
your thing. Eventually, as the sun is setting, it does take you some time, near an hour, to get back to the shore, the western shore of Southport. But you do make it back, and you get on like the sandy, gravelly beach. You pull the ship up, and you can see Jackpot, the gnome, the potato-nosed gnome, comes toddling down towards
I
you all.
forgot that was a surname.
Oh, what a good guy.
All right, Jack. Here is your boat. Better than you. We took care of it.
Yeah, it looks to be great condition. Well, all is well, all is well. Here's your money back, and you get your 25 gold deposit back in hand.
Thank you.
I can't remember if we split that or if we did.
Was it-
So
I think Goose
Was it
just kinda
actually?
covers
It was
I
actually
think-
25,
yeah, I
wasn't
think-
it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Because you paid 50,
Yeah.
and he said you get half back
That's
if you
right.
return
That's
the boat.
right. Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Is
Yeah.
it 25 gold?
Did we
Yep.
split it? I think we did split it,
Uh,
didn't we?
It
I
doesn't
don't know
matter
if
to
you
Rudy.
split it evenly.
It doesn't
I don't
matter
think
to
so.
Rudy.
That's fine.
Just someone take it.
Yes, you can.
Well, we can just split it out. It doesn't matter. 5 each.
Actually works. I didn't realize it was that easy.
Yeah.
25 divided
If I knew it was that
by
easy, I would have. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. Like,
Turns
yeah.
out 25 does indeed divide by 5 quite easily.
What? No.
Oh, dear.
No way.
No.
No way.
Rudy's got
know.
his mind on other things. He's got a dragon horn to figure out and a dragon scale mail to figure out. Okay, he's got many things on the brain.
Yeah. You could have easily put all of these things in Nana's bag, and no one, because it's a big horn you're carrying around.
Oh,
it's like
is it?
it's like a baseball bat that you're carrying around.
Crap.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Nana,
It's a
yeah.
dragon
Honestly,
horn.
that's your new mace right there.
Oh my god, yes.
Smack
Batter
people with the
up.
horn
Look.
of a dragon.
On.
You could just
Yeah.
live your dream and cosplay Havel from Dark
Yes.
Souls.
Do it. Live that dream.
That is a dream. That's for sure.
Or just, drill
You
a
could never
hole
wear
in
the
it, put a
armor,
stick
though.
in it, give it to Dusk Goose. It's yet another weapon.
Yes.
Another.
And
Another
another one.
One more. Can't have
Oh,
too many.
dear.
Become a hedgehog.
As you're divvying up the money, Jack says, by the way, there's someone here looking for you? Is this someone you know?
Oh, please
And
let
you
me
see,
hug
like,
him.
up by the boathouse, you do see, in a very flowy, like, white shirt, top button unbuttoned, you see someone whose hair glistens very, very strangely in the setting sunlight, pale-faced, Alana.
All just
Oh.
sort of
I'm
sort of-
gonna need a name
Oh,
just
the
now.
tiefling.
Oh, the tiefling.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
thank
the
you.
change.
I'm bad with remembering names.
First
Thank you.
mate,
Yes.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Arthur,
this is why I've
Arthur's
got it
turning
written
around
down.
and he's trying to like neaten himself up from.
Arthur, you're covered in acid and burn marks and
Well, Rudy, could you
Nana
maybe do
reaches
something?
up and adjusts his
Ah,
collar
no,
for him,
Arthur,
gives him a
Arthur.
little pat on the cheek,
No,
and
no.
then goes up to Alana.
Oh, you
There,
look
I
you
told
look
you.
badass, Arthur. Don't adjust it. You look better not adjusting it.
It's too late. Nana's already done it.
Ah, well,
Nana's already
never mind.
made
Now
his
you
little
look
collar.
like a little schoolboy again. No, that's all right. I suppose that works.
Arthur pushes Rudy.
Oh, now you're just being childish. What are you doing?
Hello, Alana. Boys.
Give me 1 second. I do have to fix a thing real quick before anything escalates.
But of course, comrade.
There. I'm just turning off my follower notification. So
Do you need a hand
the-
over there?
No,
or-
it's fine. It was just the one for now, but I am turning off follower notifications just so they don't pop up in the chat feed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, cool.
Fair enough.
Oh.
All good.
There we go. Alana doesn't really walk down to you, but walks to the edge of the seaside walkway and waits for you to come up to her. And says, "Oh, well, did you... So you really made it out to Scale Cove and back?"
Oh, it was a long day.
Arthur moves himself to the front. Of course we did.
Well, will at least get you a free round of drinks at the nearest tavern, I suppose, if you can prove it.
Rudy sort
Rudy.
of nudges Nana to Nana. Show them. Show Alana. The horn. The horn.
Oh, wait. I'm assuming you mean the scale, right?
The horn.
Oh, the horn. Okay, yeah.
Nana's
Horn
gonna have a
and
hard
scale
time.
for good measure, and hands them up to you.
No, don't hand them over.
Just show them to you, not
Oh,
to
okay.
her.
And
Who do you
Alana
think
just
I
looks
am?
on. Oh, wow. That's pretty hefty. I wouldn't show it to Fevinus, though. He might take offense. No offense.
Why would he take offense? That doesn't... What? Oh, okay.
And she gives a little wink towards Arthur.
No.
Right, Nana struggles to put it back in the bag of holding.
Besides the point, looks, the sun is like setting, it's getting red, some clouds are coming in. The party is tonight, and Fevinus has fixed up so that you can all get in as staff.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right.
Because
remember,
we're
guys?
pretty sure that Westerly's done the same, and there's got to be at least half a dozen people in his pocket that's going to attend in some way or another.
Dude,
Hold on. That's tonight?
that is tonight.
Yeah.
I
yes.
totally forgot about that.
Party? What
Uh,
party?
Remember, Gerald? I was explaining to you the captain wanted to hire us, and you said since we're not doing anything, we might as well do something while we're here. And that's why we were just gonna act as bodyguards, and like everyone agreed on it. I think we just lost time.
No,
To be fair, we just fought a giant worm.
No,
And
look,
he did, like,
completely clean.
Well, we did say we'd do it, and I
did.
for one, am
You did.
happy to do it. But maybe I need this slime off of me first. I did get a bit of a dick
Yeah.
from the
Do we have
dragon.
time for a shower before we go?
What exactly is this party that you speak of?
It's the signing of a trade treaty between two seafaring companies.
The trade treaty. Yes. Okay, I remember that.
Yes, it's between the West-East trading fleet and the Redlands Association.
Right.
We belong to the Redlands. We sail under their flags. And there's a treaty being made to sort of work out the finer details on who gets to use which routes and what goods and things like that. And we're a bit on the fence because it was Westerly who proposed this, and he's the one who's been the most opposed until now.
But in reality, all you want for us is to just stand there and look imposing, right?
Well,
Like, you don't actually
we
expect
want
there to be
you-
a fight.
no. But we need to know that there are people on our side in case of. Because you probably won't be able to bring your armors and arms in. You'll have to pose as staff.
Oh, I
Um,
do we get to wear our fancy
it's
suits
more
and a little bow
keeping-
tie?
Of course, Goose.
Goose.
You would look amazing
Kind
in a
of,
bow tie.
yeah. We could probably fix something up.
We might need to get something custom made because last time I tried
It's
to do
not
it,
too
something like
fancy.
that,
We're still, you know, all high seas sailors. It won't be too much of a fancy dress.
If you
But-
just, I'm sorry, but one question.
Yes.
If you wish us to look intimidating, but we're not to have any arms or armor,
No, not necessarily intimidating. More eyes and ears until such a time as something might happen.
and if something does happen and we're unarmed and unarmored,
Gerald,
Well,
you're a
We are
wizard.
never unarmed when we have this.
Yes, I'm a wizard that wears studded leather armor. And he sort of opens up his robe and
Nana's
well,
like,
Well, the dress clothes will be flowy enough to hide some armor, and I assure you, a lot of people will carry at least some form of sidearm. Like we're not idiots, but we won't come with.
Can I keep the hat?
It's very, very provocative, and it's not very
I know.
discreet.
Wow.
oh yes, that looks so much better, Gerald.
But
Biggest eye roll from Nana.
if I may say, you do have, and she gestures towards Nana's bag.
You know, thank you for pointing it out, Alana. I swear, everyone forgets about it.
I mean, it looks like a normal bag, and no one would complain if you have a bag.
Who's gonna complain about a purse?
Is gesturing towards open bag.
I'm sure you'll figure something out. What I need to know is just, will you be there? Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to bring in some more people from elsewhere.
Well, we said.
I said yes, and I will be there, Alana. And I
What
think
time?
Arthur.
Well-
I trust my friends.
If you could be there within 2, maybe 3 hours, I could meet you at the edge between the manors and the seaside district, say in an hour and a half.
Sounds
Is that
good to
enough
me.
time for us to like go home, get cleaned up from dragon slime, and spittle,
I
and
would say so.
death, and
Just about.
and have a short rest or no?
No, you had a short rest inside
Oh,
Yossi's
that's right,
house,
we did. Yes.
like in the cave.
There's nothing to stop us having a short rest. It's an hour for a short rest.
Yeah, well, it would take you, depending on the elevator schedule, it would take you 45 minutes maybe to get back to the inn from here,
Well,
because you're on the other side of town.
True.
All right. Well, given that that's the case, I'm going to just do a quick attunement switch out and start attuning to this ring. I'm going to switch out the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Do you still get the stat benefit even if you're not attuned?
Nope.
I have so many spells left.
It's
Okay.
it's not amazing, but
So,
it is what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna hope
'Cause
that
what
this
did you-
doesn't go south.
What did you have? You had the rod. You had the
Cloak of protection with the
I can hear you
the
3
extra safe
times.
requirement and the
Twice for me.
who?
yeah headband.
Everyone gets one. Don't die.
Oh. I thought you said I can hear you 3 times.
No,
I was
no,
like,
I can hear it 3 times. He can
No,
hear
no,
it
no.
twice, and anyone else dies. Okay, so
I'd say if you're just strolling back towards the B&B, essentially, we could say that's the equivalent of another short rest for anyone who wants to.
Short
If you
rest.
make
You
If
don't
you
get spell
walk
slots back.
leisurely,
I do.
Goose would like to
okay.
attune as well because he has to
If
start doing that now.
I'm going to say something cuddly. Don't hate me. If you had not done your subclass change, you could have gotten spells back.
that's okay. I'm not too fussed. I actually didn't use very many.
Because Circle of the Land Druids do get a similar feature to Wizards' Arcane Recovery.
Yeah, that's okay. I still actually have like a decent number of slots. So if something went down,
Yeah.
hit him with a
look,
spoon, hit him with a whip. Whatever.
Rudy is gonna be a melee boy with
Melee
his
boy.
fists unless he
You
hides his
had
mace.
cantrips as well.
Oh yeah, actually the cantrips aren't too bad. He can spare dying on cantrips, so that's actually pretty good.
The best thing is I can pose as a chef.
You can. Do you want to make any stops on the way?
Nope. I think
Nope.
just straight.
Just
Yeah.
go straight home. I
Okay,
mean,
you make
to
your
the
way.
inn.
Eventually, you make your way to the inn. You have to pass through the Manors District, but you can keep to the seaside if you want. But
Rudy shuffle, make sure the party keeps to the seaside.
Okay.
He sort of takes the lead and like goes, we go this way, we go this way.
You make it back to the inn, and as soon as you step inside, Mom Millie comes up. Oh, dearie, you all look completely exhausted and famished. Let me fix you up a little snack.
Oh, it'll have to be on the quick side. We actually have another engagement to get to.
Oh, don't worry,
We're
don't
very
worry.
popular today.
There's dinner leftovers. I'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
And while you're all getting cleaned up, there's a small knock on the door, and she comes in with what looks to be just not really a platter, but it's like a plate with a few like pieces of bread rolls, some bacons. There's some beans like slathered on the side, and says, "Please, just get something in your stomachs, please."
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
This I really get into it.
absolute treasure. This is why this is my favorite place in the city.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. And when you do come back, just let me know if you want anything to eat.
Thank you.
You know what? I'll make sure to have some cookies ready for you.
Oh,
And
Oh,
she starts just heading down the stairs again.
oh, you're so precious. Thank you.
can we keep her? Can we just put her in Nana's bag of holding? Oh wait, no, that'll kill her. Never mind. Let's not do that.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know D&D is going well, when the party wants to adopt the NPCs.
Yeah.
This isn't the first one. I'm
would be
sure
like
it won't be
having-
the last.
It would be like having Nana again, but as an actual Nana when Nana is here, but not a Nana. Has anyone else
Yeah.
noticed that?
Do
Nana?
we still call you Nana, or would you prefer Nana Flora?
Oh no, I like You may call me Nana. I'm
Okay,
still
good, 'cause it's gonna
quite
get so
old.
confusing.
And there's a mirror in our room, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
I-
Oh,
Nana,
Nana
by
kind
the-
of
by the
notices
way,
and goes,
Rudy
"Oh,
pushes Nana towards the mirror. He's like,
haven't
Nana.
seen these curls in a while.
Yeah, and as you're also getting ready, Nana, you do realize that your precious little twig blight has indeed like torn holes into the ever dirty boot, and it's like just like these small like spindly branchy arms sticking out of it.
Oh my god. And I just take him by his little twiggy, viney cheeks and go, I'm very proud of you.
And it just wiggles, and from it one of the hands reaches inside the boot from the top, like you see the face shifts because it doesn't really move. It's more like the branches shift, so it looks like it's moving, like stop motion style. And then it puts one of the twigs inside, and it pulls up one of the tassels and just starts waving it.
Oh my god.
Look at it,
Oh,
so adorable.
So
I need the
cute, they're gonna
drawer.
throw up.
Very
Oh
cute.
my god. It's too good.
Oh my god, with his tassels?
We
Yes!
have our own little cheerleader.
Just put the boot down as your first action in combat.
Yeah, there's no muddy footprints all over this room. You see, like it's like the twig blight has been hopping around in here.
no.
It's everywhere.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Clean that later with my soap. Good thing I kept this.
Unlimited soap.
Unlimited!
Unlimited power.
Josie, question. Once I finish attuning to the ring, are there any spells pre-stored or is it empty?
There's nothing in it.
Cool. Can I store counterspell in it?
I suppose it's still casting a spell,
Yeah. So that's what I'd like.
but it's a reaction cast. Does it say? Does the ring have any? Because some of these have. It has to be a spell with a casting speed of blah blah blah.
I'll double check.
Yes, please do. Because you could say one action or one bonus action.
It says can store up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. Any creature can can cast a spell of 1st through 5th levels into the spell by touching the ring as the spell's cast. Has no effect other than to be stored in the ring. And you can cast any spell stored in it. Spell uses the spell slot, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell.
Okay, then yeah, I'd say if it doesn't specify casting time requirements, you could definitely do it.
Yeah, no,
That's
it doesn't.
Probably a handy one to have as a.
However, I will say you attune at the end of a rest, and you also get your spells back at the end of a rest.
Yeah, so...
But
you
but
said
you
we could
already
have
did a
a-
short rest back in
That's-
Yassi's cavern, so you should be good.
Oh, no,
I
but
think-
on the
no.
way back, you said we could...
Yes, but you're also attuning at the same time, so you would get your spells and attunement at the same time.
Well, I already had my spells from the rest in Yassi's cave. And then...
Yes, but you
and
need to cast a
then-
spell into the ring.
Correct, yes.
And don't you have to do that after you've attuned to it?
Yes. I think yes. Probably yes.
So
I'm gonna
that
say
would
yes.
still leave you with one spell slot used.
Do we have enough time for me to then... Because we had 3 hours total, and if it took us like... an
No,
hour
you had an
to-
hour and a half. Until you were going to meet Alana.
From
The
now?
party starts in... Yeah, no, from when you met Alana. The party started in 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, I thought it was...
But you were going to... You were going to meet in an
we're
hour and a
meeting her
half.
early. Okay, I missed that bit. Okay. How long is it from now then?
You've got about 40 minutes left. So it would be pushing it. I'd say very much pushing it if you would like to get a third rest in. Like, that would be 3 short rests in one day.
That's a lot of
Or, I mean, would you... I'm happy either way.
Because the question
But,
comes into mind. Hold on, let me bring up the item. And the rest of you, if you want to add short rests into your character sheet, get thing, I want to just look at this item real quick. Because if it says that you can... What's it called? The Ring of Spell Storing or something.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
Okay, so the rest of us, I think, are we all going to load up our equipment into Nana's bag of holding? Like maybe not our armor, but like our
Oh.
weapons at least.
Armor, what's
No,
that?
any creature can
Yeah,
cast a spell.
yeah, that's what I was looking for. You can
Oh.
store a spell, but you need to be attuned to cast spells.
Yeah, so, okay, so I could have cast
So
something
you
into it
could
before I
while
was
while
actually into it.
attuning, you can cast a spell in, and then you can use the spell later. Yes, so it works out. It works out. We're good.
Cool,
We're
okay,
good.
cool, awesome. We Gucci. That's
Well,
interesting,
Gucci.
though, because that means that someone else could put a spell in it for me.
Cast a spell.
We
That-
can,
it does.
we can make sure that Gerald has a heal. That means everybody has a heal except Goose. We're going to get Goose a heal as
Or-
well.
I
We need a
could
spell pal that can heal.
There we go.
You
we
could
got
use
it.
it to store in the future. You could essentially store a revivify or something in the
Oh
in
my
the ring.
god.
Nice. I have
Oh
a
my
potion of
God.
healing, so we do have that extra. If anything goes down, I do have that.
We have so many heals now.
Cool, yeah, so,
So,
I've stored a counter spell in it.
okay.
Yeah.
So with wearing armor, so Alana explained that we could probably wear like lighter armor underneath, but not.
Yeah, I'd say medium, light or medium armor you could pass off.
Sweet.
Okay. So I think that's
Pretty sure
everybody. I think
mine's
we're all
light.
okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and
None of us have any heavy armor.
Yep.
Heavy armor sucks, man. Dexterity.
He doesn't wear armor. He just has his
Dexy
feathers.
is sexy.
So
Will Rudy swap to the new armor?
no,
Because you have
no.
2 new sets of armor in your
I know.
possessions.
I know. Well, Rudy's a little. He's not willing to put on the armor that will kill him without consultation with a deity. He doesn't know which one.
Yeah. Also, I love you, Rudy, but I'm not putting 3 sets of armor in my bag. You need to pick one, sweetie.
Okay. All right. Well. The thing is,
Pick
he
your
doesn't.
fanciest armor.
Rudy,
Okay.
I love you very much, and you know this, but I refuse.
Okay.
Look, it's basically
Nana,
if
Nana,
it could bulge, it would.
I know. Okay, Nana, I only need to store 1 set of armor with you,
Oh, that's
and it
that's
is the
fine.
cursed one that can kill us all. Can you put this in your bag, please?
I've had worse.
You've had a
You've
long
had
life. I
actual
believe you
dead
have.
I've actually got a body in there, so.
Oh, that's right. We did. I remember that.
Yeah.
now. I did
No,
that.
no, this bag has seen a lot worse than that.
Is there a single bag of holding that hasn't seen a dead body?
Okay, so
Would you even be using it correctly if it hadn't seen a dead
Right?
body?
Exactly.
because I'm pretty
Ridiculous.
sure Arthur took the.
Bye,
No,
Albert.
I just got the kids
Hold
at my
on,
door
hold on.
real quick.
Give me a
No, no,
moment.
you're right.
I will say, Aussie, if you have check who's in your chat, because the person I banned,
Josie, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Josie, it's okay.
because you were name dropped in the unban request.
Josie, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know the situation. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Arthur has the set of armor that we picked up while walking, and that was also
It is a scale mail. It's very shoddy looking though, but it will work.
Yeah. No, we haven't really looked at it. We don't know what it does. Rudy's not willing to put on armor he doesn't know.
I've got 11 minutes. I can identify it.
Yeah, that you do have time for.
Okay, identify the armor that we picked. I mean, if Arthur is willing to bring out the armor that we found.
Well, I think we put it because I was piloting Arthur at the time, so the armor is in Nana's bag.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Oh,
Nana
well,
will
let's
take out
identify
the
it,
armor
yeah.
for you, absolutely.
It's a dirty, rusty piece of scale mail. It looks old.
Oh god, dirty and rusty. Is it? It's better than what he's wearing. What Rudy's wearing, isn't it?
Love that sound. I'm gonna get rid of my kids so we're back in the set.
Right.
Gonna
So.
make everyone listening in want to go pee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Getting
yeah.
moist up in here.
Wait, did Orb actually go?
He had to
Yeah,
die
his
out for a
his
second
kids.
for
No, his kids are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the
okay.
time to use identify on that piece of armor?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll set up the ritual and lay out the armor and touch the touch the rod, or more specifically, touch the pearl to the armor and cast identify.
You cast identify and you get nothing back. It's a mundane item.
Cool. Excellent.
Oh, I realized that like after 11 minutes, but I like, I see.
So, Gerald, what have we got on our hands here?
This armor holds great power as a defensive item. It's non-magical though.
Oh, so what you're telling me? It is an old, rusted, very badly kept.
Well, no, it's perfectly serviceable.
I mean, can you do that thing that you do, the
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
thing? Thank you.
Prestidigitation and
Thank you.
clean it as best as I can.
Is the rust off it at least now? Is it like less rust?
A little bit, not everything, but
You can
the
use it
grime,
yourself.
the dirt.
Right. And
Like
we
You could eat off
it's
it now.
usable, but it could probably use a proper touch up and some oil.
the AC on scale mail versus the AC on leather.
Is significant, yeah.
Oh no! Rudy doesn't want to wear rusted armor going into a party. What the frick?
That's not gonna look good.
Even
Well,
under
you'd be hiding it.
clothes.
I think the idea is that medium and lower that would be
I
hideable.
know, but then you'll get rust
Yeah.
stains on the clothing.
Is it
and-
medium?
However,
scale
Nothing
it
you
is
can't be
medium, but it is considered loud, so it will still like clink and jangle.
Oh.
Rudy's looking at it. He goes,
It gives disadvantage on stealth checks.
It does, yeah. I
Right,
see that on the dragon scale mail. Look, you know what? I've gotten this far being as squishy as Gerald. Maybe just one more night can't hurt, right? Right, guys.
For
One
those
more
that don't know,
night.
Gerald has like 3 more AC than Rudy does.
I'm not sure squishy was
That's
a
the
good
joke.
term to use to describe us because I feel a little exposed now, but squishy, fair enough. All right. So we're going squishy to the party then?
Well, I mean, I'll be wearing leather.
Yeah, Arthur's
Let's
gonna
do
wear
it,
his
you
leather.
I didn't know it was that sort of party, Rudy.
Gerald, don't. No, now you're adventurous. Okay, all right. Now we know where.
We found out the type of adventurous he is. Yeah? And we just found out it's the bedroom.
Such a baby
I don't know if I'm ready for
Uh,
But Arthur's got to grab his short sword and ask Nana to put this in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
He's going to leave all his other items in the room except his dagger, which he's going to keep on himself.
Nana, would you mind storing my rod in there?
Woo-woo.
Boo, boo.
Not at all. No. Anyone who has anything to bring, just keep in mind that if you're not going to use it, we're not going to bring it. Okay?
Yeah, leaving
That's fine.
the backpack and all the.
Yeah.
the
But
accoutrement.
yeah, everything can go in there. Honestly, it's fine except for the spoon. I mean, literally, it's a spoon. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
This is true. This is true.
How are you supposed to be the head chef without the spoon?
Exactly.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Possible.
Can you imagine like Hell's Kitchen but with Nana? But like she's really just overly kind about it.
Does that mean I mean, the
Heaven's
show.
Kitchen.
Yeah, Heaven's Kitchen.
Heaven's Kitchen. Yeah.
Anyway, so I think weapons are in the bag. Those of us who are wearing light or medium armor that's not noisy are wearing it. I think that's pretty much all good to go. Like we can't really do too much more than that. Hey.
I think if anything, feathers are kind of like sound dampening.
Yeah.
Feathers are also probably pretty. I mean, you're probably dressed to party,
I mean,
right?
yeah,
Like,
Tusk Goose is wearing the most party outfit out of
yeah,
everyone.
you're like, that's it.
Rudy is still wearing his gloves though. His glove though. He will not take off his
I mean,
glove.
that's kind of like that's a
That's
style
like his
statement
signature
anyway.
thing. We
I
don't
mean,
even
it's
ask
his
about it.
casting
We just
implement
assume
as
he's
well,
in his
so-
edgy stage.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's legitimately. I need this, guys. It's not for style. I mean,
Of course
if
you do. Of course
If it
you
was
do.
style, I'd go
No,
find like some
we
silk or
support what
something.
you're wearing.
Or maybe.
Nana and I are with you 100%.
We support
Oh,
you
dear.
100. You need to find your style.
Yeah,
You're
whether
young.
it's a phase
You'll
or
be
it's a
alright.
permanent thing.
Your
we're
style
there
is
for
very
you.
important.
You can even wear those
Hang on.
tassels.
Are you guys saying I have no taste yet at the moment? Is that what I'm? Wow.
Joey's dead.
Wow.
We killed her.
No.
It's fine. You're young.
It's
You'll
a
be
Yeah.
fine.
process.
Sure.
You're right, otherworldly voice in the sky. I am young. I'll find my style. I'll be okay. I can push through it.
But you finish your preparations, you make your way out, and you can indeed smell like cookies baking on the entry level of the B&B as you're leaving.
Oh,
no.
wait, just to double note there. I was told not to wear the hat, right?
You were told it might be very, I don't know how to translate the words, but like,
It'd be conspicuous.
Conspicuous, probably.
it's very
Suspiciously
eye-catching.
obvious. Yeah.
Yes.
Like very before we leave, I was like very reticent to take it off. And then sort of like, do you guys think I really need to take this off? Surely it doesn't hurt to be a wizard at a party, right?
Gerald, look at Rudy. He doesn't look too out of place. Look at Nana. Doesn't look out of
We're all
place.
still in the same clothes, though, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we sort of blend.
You have like less
Yeah.
tools and weapons accessorized.
Yeah, we've shed
Like
a lot of
even
yeah.
Goose looks very normal with his
Well,
feathers.
Goose always looked smashing, Arthur. We know this.
But your hat just sort of stands out.
Oh, fine, but I'm putting it in the bag.
Well, that's up to you. It's your
I mean,
hat.
yeah, of course. I
He
mean,
takes it off, sort of looks at it and is like, obviously, Hat can't understand common, but he's like, all right, Hat, this is only for a little bit.
is he talking to his hat? Why is he?
Well,
has his-
it'll be fine, probably.
Is he?
Look, he probably just likes his hat a
He
lot.
probably likes his hat. I mean,
Look,
I don't
me
talk
and
to
this
my
hat
glove.
have been through a lot, all right? I don't like. I feel weird without it now. Okay.
I mean,
I
there
don't
is-
think
there's
I've
a bit
ever
of
seen a
dandruff
top
up
of
there
your head.
too. I can understand why you hide it, but I mean, I got some oils that can help take care of that.
No, it's quite all right, Rudy. All right, and puts it in the bag.
In the bag. Yep.
There's
Nana
a moment.
shifts
There's a moment
around.
where you try to get it in, and it's like it's obviously straining against like the edges of the bag, like a cat being pushed into a tub.
Wait, is this gonna kill the hat? You should have put it in if it's gonna kill it.
And then it just plops inside the bag.
Nope. Wait.
Okay.
It doesn't need to breathe. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's
Then
a
it
hat.
kind of
Cuddly, it's a
adjusts
hat.
it so
It
it's
doesn't
like sitting
need to
nicely
breathe.
against.
Come on.
Yeah, instead
Look
we
how
get to
skinny this
see
hat is.
we get to see Gerald's scraggly, shaggy red hair and a very pristine, ornate circlet.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. He's wearing the circle.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. That's probably why you got so
Been
paranoid.
hiding
And
under
also
the-
a
under
very,
that.
very, very obvious like indent row in the forehead from where the hat sits.
Hat
Yeah.
hair.
Oh,
Yeah, and like the hair is like perfectly
yeah.
crimped
Oh yeah.
around that line.
oh dear. Oh no. This is worse than I thought. You say I have no style, guys. Come on.
Now, Rudy,
What-
this is a you problem.
What do you mean? This is a me problem.
No, help the wizard
I
there.
know,
I'm so
I'm
busy
saying-
getting this hat situated.
Well, can we just?
All right,
can
I've
we
got
just
some
go
conditioners
so
somewhere.
I
Hold
can-
on. I get some lavender. We'll get some some bone meal will help there. There we go. That'll.
Let's just go. I don't want to be like this for long.
Yes. You walk down the street and you can see some of the shops are closing up. The bigger ones, like the artisans, are definitely closed up. The general stores seem to still be open a little bit, but foot traffic is getting light. You see some guardsmen are lighting up lanterns and lamp posts around as the sun is setting. You make your way to the elevator, and midday it's usually very packed, but currently it's very scarce. And it's getting darker. You make your way to the managed district, and you see Alana standing by. There's like a very clear open space between the dockside and the manors, where like the gated mansions are, and she's standing like she's very easy to spot. She stands out. But she's wearing like nicer clothes. She's buttoned up her shirt, and she's got on a very dark, thin leather vest on top of it.
Ooh, very nice.
All right.
Is she
Alana.
looking like a snack?
She always be looking
always.
like a snack.
That is the correct answer.
If I
You
ever
stop waggling
commission
that
art for
eyebrow,
this
sir.
game again, I might be Alana. Genuinely.
Oh wow.
Oh dear. All right, Alana, we're here.
Yes.
I hope we cleaned up well enough.
I'd say so. Yeah. I have. Hold on, and she sort of like picks up a sack from where she's standing and says, "I have some just generic little extras for you all." Looks towards Goose, who's not wearing a whole lot, and says, yeah. Takes out like a very like off-white eggshelly white shirt and hands it over towards Goose.
Ooh, very nice. Thank you. Oh, I'll just
You're
check, make sure it
wearing a
fits
shirt?
properly and like just like
Unsub, unfollow?
Does the
have to
shirt
hide
like?
away the dad bod.
I don't come from.
Does-
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
it
the
looks
shirt
big.
enough?
It looks like it was made for someone bigger than Goose.
Oh.
Not like
Okay.
taller, but someone heftier.
Okay, if this breaks out into a fight and Goose has to enlarge, we need a Hulk
total
moment
Hulk
where like
moment.
the shirt just
Yes!
comes off.
Yeah.
What's your
In
secret,
large and
Goose?
the whole shirt just rips off.
What's your secret, Goose? I'm always Hong Kong.
I'm always honking.
Oh my god.
I'm always honking.
I'm almost honked to the. Oh dear.
Does Goose put on the shirt correctly? Is the next
Can I
question.
fiddle with the buttons a
That's
little
a
bit?
good question.
Should I
Rolls a
roll to see if he
D20.
does?
Just one button's missed.
Please roll
Like,
dexterity for
Head through
buttons.
the armhole, arm through the head hole.
No, it goes on. This one actually doesn't have buttons. It's got like the little open slit at the front with
Hey,
little
thank you so
strings
much
that
for the
tie.
follow. Thank you so much for the
Yeah,
follow,
little
Devil's
tiger
Fox. Thank you. I really appreciate it, mate.
Aw.
Absolute champion.
Yeah, he like crouches down so she can like get in there and just like tie it up all nicely and pretty.
Actually, that's a really sweet. I'm just like imagining Duskus
Adjusting the
like
hair.
kneeling down and like Nana at full stretch height, just tying up the little string. That's
Oh,
Gotta look after my boys.
huh.
She's been fixing everyone up a little bit, you know?
Hmm.
Fluffing Gerald's hair a little bit.
She pulls out a comb and just like starts like fixing things up a little
She
bit.
probably has someone, let's be real.
Oh dear. All right.
But yeah, you're all given not like full sets of clothing, but definitely a little bit of just little things to make you look more not distinguished, but like you're working. Everyone who wants is offered a similar white shirt. She also has what looks to be these similar to her own vest, but they're like leather leggings almost that she offers to anyone who wants
Leather
it.
leggings. Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah. Heck
and
yeah.
she does pick up what looks to be 3 bow ties for anyone who wants.
Arthur wants
Oh my
one.
god.
Yes.
I will
Needs
absolutely
it.
get a bow tie.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
So who's getting a bow tie? Who's grabbing?
Yeah, I think the bow tie is the only thing that Gerald's grabbing of all of that.
Yeah, and she does eye Gerald's robes like a little bit and says, we'll make it work."
Rudy is okay without the bow tie. He goes, and he's muttering to himself, "No style. The bow ties are not style. What the heck? I don't understand. Style is something I will never understand."
Could Arthur at this time hide his dagger within himself, like within the clothing and
Within
stuff?
himself?
Within himself.
Yeah.
Are there?
You gotta
Are you
shelve it.
in the prison pocket?
Abs
Or what are you
himself.
doing?
Are there?
Oh god, no.
Are there not?
I'd say
Arthur, we don't do that here.
I'd say
Very dangerous.
tell me
no.
tell me where where you'd hide it, and we'll make an appropriate check if
Please
necessary.
don't.
Tell us, where's the dagger?
Well,
Let's play find the dagger.
Oh,
Arthur
God.
was gonna.
Is that a dagger in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? It's a
I'll
dagger.
give it back.
Why didn't you go find out?
God damn it, Cuddly. Cuddly's saying to put it in the butt.
I would never.
Arthur wears boots that are like up
Mhm.
pretty high, so he would.
You want to do the classic like boot hide?
Yes.
Okay, so you hide the dagger in your booty. That's fine.
Oh my god.
No, but yeah, when the time comes, yeah, we'll make an appropriate check. Is there anyone else who wants to like deliberately hide something?
I mean, Gerald always has like 2 daggers, like on his back behind the robes, and like
You got like the vampire killer getup where you just like pull them from your back.
basically, yeah.
The holsters, the dagger holsters.
I
Yeah.
actually have a dart, but like
You
nothing
do
else
have. It's
that I
made out of
have.
ice. It's an
Yeah.
ice dart.
I have
do,
one of
an
those
ice dart.
permanent ice
spoon.
darts. That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, I've never used it because I don't want to lose it because I'm.
Well,
from
you
the
can
Midwest.
just run up and grab it again.
True.
Goose wouldn't be able to hide a hand axe in like his feathers or anything, would he?
A giant fucking battle axe made of wood.
Maybe I'd say it
Okay,
would be
our
more.
butts are big, but not that big. Come on, Danny.
I'd say you could try, but it would probably not be as sneaky as Arthur's attempt.
Then don't worry about it. He doesn't want to cause too much trouble. But plus, he's got the great axe in the bag of holding, anyways.
Yeah, you make some more preparations. You get the clothes off, and Alana says, "Okay, so we've made arrangement for one of you to help out in the kitchen, and there's like an obvious look towards Nana. And we need one of you to be a greeter, and the rest of you all will be hosts and waiting staff.
Our Goose is great at greetings.
Fair.
I mean, he is. This is one of the best things he's good at is greeting people, especially worms.
What?
And she looks a bit weird at you.
Wow.
No. Rudy was talking to Goose.
Rudy, I don't know about any of your worms. I've never met them before.
For the last time
Anyway, shall we
have
move on? We really need to be there on
hungry.
time to make sure you all get up to speed. Okay?
I think it's a good idea. Well,
Oh my
yes,
God.
let's definitely move on.
And as you're all headed towards wherever this party will be taking place, we'll go on a quick break. Refresh beverages, go to the bathroom. People in chat, prepare questions. We'll do a few minutes of Q&A when we come back. And back we shall be. See you all in a little bit.
Very soon.
Alrighty.
Hot dog.
I'm getting alcohol. What? It's a party! Sue
Yeah, I
me!
mean, we gotta.
Yeah.
I-
Wish I had some. Damn.
Okay,
if
my chat.
if
I am
had
leaving you in the
dinner,
beautiful
I would
hands
be-
of these
I'd be
people.
doing that. Well, these people are gonna get.
Oh, they're
me
all
as well.
fucking off. Just
I mean,
kidding.
I'm
I'm leaving you
not.
in nobody's
I'm
hands.
still here. I'm still. Wow.
Oh no, are you sticking around? For a
I'm
little
staying. I'm staying.
bit? Okay. I
All right.
will be
We'll
right
be
back.
back in just.
I'm
a
leaving you
moment.
in the beautiful AussieDevFro's hands. Look at that hair.
Oh, thank you. I watched it today.
Me too!
Hey!
We were both talking about how stinky we were before
Yeah,
stream.
we're
I
pretty
won though. I was quite stinky.
Yeah. Cuddly Raptor
Yeah.
smells confirmed.
But smells confirmed.
Yeah. We find chat that the smallest of beans tend to be the stinkiest of
Yeah.
beans.
Gamer
So,
girl
yeah.
perfume.
No.
Okay, bye!
I've met Cuddly in real
That's,
life. I don't think you want that, guys.
Ah, the worst thing is they would. It's so.
I know they
marketable.
would. I know. What
Look,
about
if they-
Gamer
if-
Boy
if
perfume?
you can
Do you think
sell
you're gonna-
bath water, you can sell anything.
I know,
honestly,
I
you
know.
know.
I mean,
Anyway, on that
yeah.
note, I'm going
On
to get
that-
more water. Not
Well-
bath water, but more water.
Well, it looks like you're all stuck with me. Okay, well, hello all the chats. You know what? I'll take this moment to give you all a quick rough go over of the party that we have here, since I have your undivided attention. I'm hoping no one has muted me, because otherwise this would be really weird. So welcome to everybody across all the chats. I'm AussieDevFro. I'm playing Rudy Magic Hands McGee. I'm the party's cleric, who is simultaneously loves all his party members, but also they just drive him up the wall, which is why sometimes he sounds exasperated. No, that's not the right word. A little bit done with them, I think is kind of the feeling he has with them every now and then. We also have Cuddly Raptor, who plays Nana Melavora, the druid. She believes all her power comes through her cooking, which is great because
I'm
Rudy
back.
is always hungry. Welcome back, Josie. I'm just doing a run through of all the characters, like all the party members for everyone. We have Wedderstorb, who plays Arthur, our ranger, our elven ranger, who's also dabbled in a bit of rogue as well. He's always looking for his next adventure, normally of the carnal pursuits. And we also have Denny playing Goose, our human barbarian, who is very quickly becoming the Swiss Army knife of weapons. They could also honk really loud.
Also covered in fur.
Also covered in
All
fur
the
and
furs.
feathers. All the feathers, all the fur. And then Roju from Participation Award, who's playing Gerald the Wizard, totally not a warlock. But yeah, that's our party. TNT was not taken. Can we tell you how to play this game? Short answer, it's complicated. Long answer, it's complicated. D&D is something that you really need to sort of like get involved with and to experience properly. It's very hard to just sort of say, here's how you play. But you can get some great information from, if you just Google D&D Beyond, you can pretty much get all the information at that website. Also watching streams that do tabletop, like you are right now. can give you a good insight into it. Essentially, it's hard. It takes a bit of time. Oh, we got people in the background. Holy heck! Let's turn that down.
That was a lot louder than I expected.
No, that's okay. We can sort it. There we go.
And
But
I'm
yeah,
back.
the long answer is watch streams of it. Go into D&D Beyond. It explains a lot about D&D, but mostly like also like join Discords about it. Join Josie's Discord.
Join Josie, yeah.
That's a great way of
What?
Also,
of learning about D&D as well.
What?
Totally.
Excuse
I
you?
fucking love that cooler.
Unfortunately, on Authority, I cannot cast a spell right now. But if you hang around, might be able to cast one in the near future if combat breaks out, buddy.
I know. I know. Yeah, do we have any questions from anyone in chat? We had one over here about how our overlays and the split camera feeds work, but I think we sorted it out. Thank you, Drac, for doing a quick rundown.
Oh, awesome.
But if there's anything else, I will let you all know that Pabor, who did do the tier 3 sub just to kill an NPC, has changed name from Pabor the Cleric to Pabor the Executioner.
see that. That felt more appropriate.
Made well
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
I'm turning.
We're
down a
bringing
little
the axe down.
Yep. It's happening. Yeah. It's wild. Things are indeed happening.
Yes.
Let me do a quick.
Also, just in an out of game while we're not playing, I'm pretty sure that the only thing that anyone has that's even remotely sea or water related is Gerald.
I am so sure that it's Gerald.
Whatever could they be referring to?
Why?
know.
Would it be the
Well,
person who
look,
gave him
it
the
could
fucking
be-
pearl that started cracking?
Yeah,
No.
look, it could be the pearl that might be breaking slowly.
I mean, you
or-
do have two things that you
or,
got
yeah,
that
or
are.
it could be the red seaweed in my hat.
To be fair, Nana is carrying some pearls from some gem shit, so I'm 102% sure it's not that.
Yeah. It's probably something that I don't know. Maybe.
And as soon
the
as they were
person
like,
from the Plane of Water
someone
gave me.
has something of ours, I was like, absolutely Gerald. There's no question about it in my mind that this is
Well,
Gerald.
look, it was freely given. It was not
It
stolen.
was. Maybe
perhaps she was
stole-
not allowed to freely give that.
That's altogether possible, but I don't think that's our problem.
Gerald doesn't get involved in water plane politics.
Yeah, no,
Never!
exactly.
It could never be him.
It doesn't
Wouldn't.
hold any water with him.
Nice. Isn't
yeah.
that how the war for Troy started?
Oh my god. What are you gonna do about it, Gerald?
So
run.
You can say
real
it
fast.
doesn't count, it's not in game. I was saving that one. I was so close to saying it when we were like talking about Sahagins.
Oh my god, you had no idea how close I actually came
Is
to
that pizza?
straight up fireballing those Sahagan as well.
I
Yeah,
know you did.
Bro,
I know.
No. You
Hello.
can't. Not
There's
this.
Teddy.
I actually thank you TNT. I just hit my follow goal of 250.
Hey! Success!
Yay! Go follow Josie.
TNT.
That
If
means
you don't, I'll
in the future I'll be holding a mini painting stream. Will we
Hey!
Oh,
Okay, at first I was like a canvas this big, and that was what was in my brain.
Okay.
But now I understand that you actually mean a small figurine, and that makes more sense.
Not a mini painting, but mini painting.
mini
I put the wrong emphasis. Yeah. Wait, let me show you mine. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Cuddly, we did mini painting at PAX a few years
Oh, we
ago.
did,
Remember?
we
When Denny was
did.
there and Roji was there. We all did painting.
The ones on the shelf.
Yeah, which ones?
The ones that
I didn't
painted.
actually do one.
Which
Wait,
ones?
didn't-
Pass them all over.
I could have
It's not
sworn.
the
Maybe not.
Tyranids.
Mm.
Okay, so I can't find the spider, but I did find a mini caterpie. So you have
Scooter!
to. He's here somewhere. I just don't know where he is. But this is specifically for AussieDevFro.
Ah!
Oh,
Caterpie.
Small!
It's Caterpie! It's Caterpie!
He's so small.
Oh my god, it's
Thanks,
Caterpie.
TNT.
Sorry, I squealed a little
amazing.
loud, chat. I'm sorry, I apologize. That was a
Yeah.
little loud of me.
My sister got him for me.
that's
Aww.
adorable.
Yeah.
That's
She used to work at
fantastic.
a toy store.
That's really cool. So
Are
good to
we
go?
all
might
ready
be
to
ready
get
to
back
no,
into
not
this?
those ones. Those, not the 4K.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen while eating my pizza.
Ready to party.
Yeah, stop rubbing that in, will ya?
Hell
Yeah, why do you have like just?
Yeah, I know. I
jealous.
just-
Stop! No!
I thought you were Gerald.
Okay, so
Alright, last piece, and I'll put the rest away.
No! Let me stop! Please!
What's
he's
happening?
just handing her miniatures.
God, you're giving me all the figurines. Stop! No, Eloise, put those back.
Alright, we want to get back. Tell Bazaar we're trying to get back into it.
Eloise, keep going.
No.
Do it, Eloise.
Sorry, this is my entire collection, apparently.
I love this for us.
I didn't paint all of them.
Okay.
That scene
But
is
thank you for
both
the follow. I
useful,
typed that, but thank you to you.
Uh,
You
Oh,
win.
useful and convenient, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, you win.
Hmm.
I love that.
Alright.
Please. Then begging me for to get back to
Are
you.
we ready?
I'm
ready?
ready to go.
I think
I just
so.
expected
I
that
think-
sound when you put it down.
Yeah.
No, different. This is my shark one.
Oh,
very good.
does it make a sound?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It's a
But it is from a
silent-
joke contest, so this is.
But
the
no,
peak of
because
my life.
now it is headcanon Prince Karkarian eating your bottle.
Not him.
Oh,
No, not my vodka munchkin.
Him!
that guy,
That guy.
That guy.
who apparently is not much of a threat to us on land because he's got gills and can't
Yeah,
breathe.
I was like, literally, we can just stay away from bodies of water. This will be fine. What's he gonna do? Dry out? What's he gonna do?
He's
Fish
gonna
walk
dry
his way
out.
over?
What's he
Like,
gonna do? Become jerky?
Or is that maybe just your DM trying really hard to put in some actual physics and, like, flavor into descriptions?
Very proud.
she would never. No, she never does descriptions. I don't think
He's
she's
gonna
ever
come
done a
back with,
description
like,
in her
a-
life. I don't know what anything looks like or sounds like ever.
He's gonna come back with a fishbowl on his head
Yeah,
filled with
that's
water.
exactly what I was
Oh
gonna
my
say.
god!
Yeah.
Please.
No, and you would have
Occasionally a
noticed
goldfish
throughout
slips
the
out of the door.
conversation. Throughout the conversation, most of his like nicks and bruises had healed up as well as the priestess was tending to his wounds during.
Mm.
So who knows what?
Oh, a new
what would have happened.
priestess.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably more than one.
Maybe.
Ella.
Dinner
Are we-
time.
Are we
It's
gonna?
already-
Plesiosaurus, Elasmosaurus just falls
Oh,
from
no.
the sky.
Swallow whole.
But you make it to, you walk a winding path through this district, and you do have to walk by the house where you know that Lord Rudius Mesegi currently resides.
While just while we're walking, I've been requested to cast a spell. So while we're walking, can Rudy be like if he sees any holes and nicks in the clothing that we've been given, can he just cast mending? Just a couple of cantrips. Just,
Yeah, definitely.
He's like mending. He sees a little hole that Goose's bicep is torn in the sleeve, and he's like mending, you know, and he just goes, "Don't flex this bicep too much, Goose. Okay? Just, no, Goose. Ah, I gotta do it again. Okay." And then yeah, as we go past that mansion, Rudy very quickly he sort of like tries to like hasten the party by like walking a little bit faster.
And
As we,
Arthur
like, go
purposely
quickly-
walks slower though because he's like trying to look in.
And
Oh,
Nana just
like
mutters
lingers
to
at
herself,
the-
I
at the
don't think
Mesegi
Rudy
manor.
likes suburbs.
You're walking through. You get a winding path, and you pass by some people. As well here, you can see some guards lighting lanterns, but it's different. Instead of lighting with like sticks, like burn sticks, reaching up to these wicks inside the glass container, you can see someone is walking around with a long metal pole that simply has a light source on the end and just taps it to these rods that stick out of the ground, and they just give off this undulating, soft, magical light.
Oh, that's pretty nifty.
And you walk through, and the houses are big, and they are very, very different. Like, all of them, almost like everyone is trying to stand out more than the others. Some have really, really extravagant designs on their walls, or like their corner posts, or their windows. Some are painted, extremely bright colors. Some seem to have tried to make the house taller than the others by adding like another floor, and they're just
Taller than the other. Fucking rich people.
One of these things is taller than the other.
Oh my god.
But eventually you make it to a big building, and this one doesn't really look like a live-in mansion. It looks more like an event kind of mansion. It's got like it's got these see-through wrought iron fence. You can see there's a bunch of people moving in. It's big, but as you come through, it looks to be very few smaller rooms, and then just a big mess hall, essentially, connected to what seems to be a kitchen on the side.
I'm very glad that this party is not taking place in the
I wish
room.
it was.
What?
I wish it was.
No.
Oh, in the Messi manor.
Yeah, in the Messi mansion. That would
beautiful.
No, yeah, I'm very
been
thankful
so
we didn't take a
amazing.
left into there, because that.
Oh shit! What if he's at the party?
That's my other fear. That's my other fear. We're not going to talk about that.
But you're let in, and you're all being told, like Alana walks up to someone by the door, someone who's very, very promptly, like very properly dressed. Like, I'm talking proper. This person could
Fancy.
balance 10 books on their head. Got this slicked back hair, small spectacles, and
Oh, no.
like a proper suit. And this looks to be the main host of some sort. Alana walks up, has a brief conversation, and the person just waves you in. There, come on. Move quickly.
Oh no. Not
He's
this
just suddenly
again.
feeling a little underdressed.
I've been told that you are the Redlands acquisition to help out in tonight's party. Yes, I assume you all have experience.
Oh, that's
Of
correct.
course. Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, who of you will be joining in the kitchen?
That would be me. I even brought my own
Perfect.
utensils.
Walk straight through the hallway. When you get into the main hall, just look for the door to your far left. Go inside, and you will be given instructions.
Oh, thank you very much, Nana.
One of you will be greeting our guests, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Looks you over. At least you will be standing outside.
Oh!
What? Not my
Wow!
I would like you to simply hold the door open, give them a very warm welcome, tell them they are welcome to tonight the signing of the Redland and the West East Trade Treaty. Just give me a smile, would you? No teeth, please. And a little bit of a bow. Not that much, and gesture towards the door. Perfect. We still have some time. Feel free to practice.
Okay. And he
Can I
like,
just
sits
say-
up and just does, like practices balance.
You will be joined by another shortly, and please try to synchronize. Open both doors at the same time
Okay.
for the guests. Yes, you will be standing on the left-hand side from the end, from inside the building, and gestures towards like there are like half set of stairs up to the door, and there's definitely a little nook for someone to stand on the side.
This is so fancy.
So fancy.
So
what
fancy.
was Alana talking about?
Our
Oh,
party
it
is
doesn't need
so
to be
out
that
of its
fancy.
depth here.
Oh,
So
God,
good.
what the thoughts
The
there?
rest of you will be helping out with service. Yes.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Okay, let's go inside. And turns towards the door and looks towards Goose.
I totally.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
Steps inside. As you get inside, you do see that there's like another 9, 10 or so people currently setting tables. They're moving tables. Some are folding out cloths. Some are putting out silverware. And it looks like there's one main table at the far end, at the back wall. And it looks like it's going to hold 7 people. And then you have on each side, you have 2 very long tables. All in all, the guests might reach 30 tops. There's not much more room than that. But they're definitely in a hustle bustle. Some of them are dressed in a similar fashion to the maitre d' himself. And others have very ramshackle clothes that, like, they try to dress up, same way that you all are dressed up. And, he looks around and says, well, do you all know how to set a table?
So Rudy's history, he would, wouldn't he?
He would
Yeah,
definitely know exactly how to do this.
So it's like, you just, this goes here, this goes there, and he just sort of goes through the explanation.
Gerald,
You do see this, like, as Rudy starts going through like this, you see the maitre d' definitely relaxes a bit. Someone competent, thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Gerald, wide-eyed, clearly sweating, completely out
Okay.
of depth.
Let me tell you this. I will tell you the bare minimum that you will have to do. Turns towards Gerald. You serve food from the right side. You serve drinks from the left side. Anything they pluck with their hands or utensils from your service plate, you also give from the left side.
Arthur
perfect.
sort of steps
Easy,
forward and goes,
easy.
it's easy. Food, right? Drink left. It's not hard.
Thank you. Yes. Feel free to go and help. Just ask what needs to be done and help set up, please. The guests of honor will be arriving within the hour.
All right then. Rudy sort of like puts a hand on both Gerald and Arthur's back and just sort of pushes them forward. It's like, yep, we're gonna help. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's definitely for Rudy, there's you decide if it's good or bad, but there's a sense of nostalgia, a routine.
Oh, he hates it. He is. It's horrible. He hates that he remembers this so vividly and clearly.
I want to know if Josie took notes on where to serve shit from.
I literally went to restaurant management school, Cuddly.
Oh yeah, you're a chef. I wouldn't know.
I got an A in the actual class called
I'm proud
serving.
of you.
That.
Finally,
Sorry.
it's coming into play.
So I just want to say, if we fuck it up, the penalty is going to be huge because this
Yeah.
is personal for Josie.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
We're gonna have
Um,
like D&D Gordon Ramsay coming at us.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit! Like that dude I met in Tales of Arise called Gordano, who just wants to eat delicious food.
That's funny. That's actually kind of funny.
Oh,
Hilarious.
so good.
In the kitchen, Nana, you are quickly shown the ropes. They give you a copy of recipes, and at first they look at you like you see. There's this one large woman who's very much like the flushed cheeks. You can see. She just looks at you as you come in. And you're supposed to help then? We'll see what you can do. Peel a potato for me, please. Chop an onion. What can you do?
Okay, Nana does those things.
Okay, fine. Then I would like you. We have a little bit of time. Here, and hands you like a slip of paper. She writes something on it. It's like a recipe for a dessert. Sort of like a very, very easy, like sorbet with fruit salad type deal.
Oh, easy.
As you look around the kitchen, I would like you to make very quickly a what would it be? A survival check.
Oh no, it's a
Survival.
skill check day. Oh no.
I will give you advantage for your whole backstory for Nana being Nana.
That's fair.
Cooking
That's
is
fair.
magic.
Cooking is magic. You have no idea how magical Nana's cooking is.
It's very true.
The magical is-
Being very. There we go. It's a 12, but I don't know what that would be with advantage.
You get to
Advantage
roll
means
again.
you roll again and you take the higher of the two.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If only the die didn't take 5 years to roll. It's fine. I'm not upset.
Yelling at the die will get you a lower result, Cuddly.
True,
Don't do
I
probably.
it.
mean, you can turn off the rolling and it would just give you a result.
Oh,
Hmm.
true. Or it'll give me a 22. So
Oh,
let's
that's
go
a
with that
20.
one.
All right, yeah.
But you very quickly, 10, 15 minutes, you find where they are keeping the chilled goods. You find a selection of fruits. You whip this up. You show it to the cook, and she just goes, "Well, I think you might be the second most talented person in this kitchen. I will make you in charge. You will be my sous chef for the night, okay?"
Oh, perfect. I love that idea.
Yes.
Wonderful. And she walks up to a cupboard, grabs a hat, and just puts it on your head.
Cuddly gets
And
the hat.
as she puts it, she does go like, "What's this?" And just like plucks a little bit of a mushroom from your hair, and it yanks a little bit. What? Just
Mm,
like flicks
flavor
it
it,
away.
you know?
But yeah, you're given pretty much free reign of the kitchen with that 22.
That's fucking
Nice.
cool.
Woo! Look, Nana will follow orders, but I feel that, like, I know the kind of party that this is, and they serve, in my experience, fucking stupid portion sizes. So, like, Nana's gonna plate it fine, but she's gonna put a little extra on everyone's plates because they're rich enough. Like, they won't even notice. There's plenty to go around. So I think that's the only thing she does that's a little extra.
You also know while you're handling food, it seems that the waiting staff are in charge of anything drink related, even though they have to come into the kitchen to fetch it. Just
That's fine.
Oh no.
um,
Arthur, Gerald, don't touch the drinks. Don't drink the drinks. We serve the drinks.
Look,
after a while in the kitchen, you're all working. You're helping setting up the tables. You're pretty much done right now. The maitre d is giving you all like default positions if you've got nothing to do, where to go and just like be accessible. Pretty much stationed along the wall behind the guests
Okay.
until you are called upon. And you're giving sections where you are like in charge of these tables and these guests. And
Are any of us assigned to the big table, like the table that is
No.
probably going to host? Okay.
you would also notice, Nana, you would see that the maitre d' himself does after a while go through the kitchen to a back room and bring out what looks to be like not a big keg, but it's like he's still carrying it on the shoulder. It's like this size.
That's a
And
decent size.
places it like behind all the glass bottles of wine.
Question, because obviously I'd be in there handling the food and stuff. Nana, what would I have to roll to like be on the lookout? You know, like if, say, someone was trying to get something nasty into the food or whatever,
Oh,
like I would be
shit.
able to see that,
Detect
you know.
poison.
or like what would I have to roll to make sure that everyone's above board here?
To make sure that everyone's above board, I'd say it's a perception check, really.
That makes sense. Let me do it.
Rudy can cast Detect Poison once. Once tonight.
Yeah, well, I figure if I'm just, on the lookout early, hopefully it'll maybe be good.
But he's going to say
oh
the
my
spell,
god.
so it's kind of impossible.
Not another 22.
Ooh.
Not there.
What?
Right?
What?
Really? Holy
Yeah.
moly!
Yeah,
Yeah,
two nat
that's
20s in a row.
okay. Never
Shit,
mind. No
those
need
are my
for
good
detect
rolls for the
poison.
night. I'm useless now.
Thanks.
Well,
Fair. Um. Yeah. So you take a look around and you do you everything seems fine. You take a look. There's some food that seems like it might have gone off, like, or it's like poor quality. You bring it up to the chef, who tells you that, like, shit. Okay. And you're being told to, like, save that for the end sides of the not head table.
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
But you do see every now and then the maitre d' will come in and like do a check over, like almost like a head count a little bit, and look over, and by the time it starts getting busy again, you start hearing movement again. After it's quiet down a bit, you've helped cook, and then it starts speeding up. Everything you've prep cooked is now starting to get, like, sectioned off properly. Putting things into ovens for resting. You've like everything that needs to be served chilled is moved to colder area, and you do see the maitre d' starts pouring up welcome drinks, and I will say that Gerald at one point is being told to get in there and like grab a platter of welcome drinks to be ready to serve as the guests enter.
You got this, Gerald. You can do it.
So I just stand there with the drinks and as they take them?
Yes, please. Take this, and just gives you like a larger tray and starts placing drinks on it.
Okay.
If possible, one hand. If you think you're gonna fall, then use two, please.
All right. I'll try.
And then just stand by the entry to the main hall, in this side towards the event hall, please. And just hand out the drinks to anyone who wants them. If they do not want them, it's fine. I can handle it. And as soon as you start running out, I want you, points towards Arthur, be ready. Whenever your friend here starts running out of drinks, go fetch more, switch places, make sure there are always drinks on the tray by the entrance.
Easy.
All right.
Thank you.
They're a good team. They won't let you down.
And you, what was your name?
Rudy.
Rudy. Thank you. I would like you to be here, and he places you on the far end of one of the side tables, so that you are like in the corner in between the head table and the guest table.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. Good.
And because I trust you, you seem to know what you are doing.
Yes. Way more than I like. Yes.
What do you mean? This is a way of life, a passion. It's wonderful. Oh, I love this. But guests will be coming.
Yep. Yes.
And not but minutes later, Goose, standing by the door, I would like you to make a charisma check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, you're better than all
Gerald
that,
on the
Charisma.
Not this.
Oh no.
10.
A 10. The first guests to arrive as you greet them. The other person standing beside you seems to be like a young person who seems like they've done this before a few times. Very like gentle, soft, fluid movements. And give us your greeting with a 10. How would a 10 on a charisma be a greeting for Goose?
Oh my god.
He'll look over to like his co-worker over there, try his best to kind of like mimic how he's like opening the door, like greeting and such, but it'd be like, welcome.
And
Kind of stiff, like moving a little too fast.
the first person to arrive gives you a very stern look, and it's got like rugged, like short, stubbly beard, brown hair that comes down just past the shoulders. Looks very rough and tumble, but is wearing nice clothes, expensive clothes, like gold. We're talking golden, what's it called, like cufflinks. And just looks at you, walks in, just goes through this hallway, sees Gerald standing there. Gerald, I would like you to make a dexterity save, trying to balance
Dexterity save?
Yes.
Shit.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Could I potentially DM?
Yeah.
I like how
Maybe-
he-
Here we go. Here we go. Trying to game the system, I see.
Could I maybe make
No.
use of a mage
No.
hand to help stabilize my tray?
Oh.
I'll say yeah, definitely.
Okay, I like it. That's
Could I
cool.
get
That's
advantage
good.
for that potentially.
Yes. No, with that, I'd say you don't even need to roll.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of
Because that way you have actually, like, you're balancing it with two hands, and in case you get a third hand to, like, stabilize, so you'd be fine.
Yeah,
When does
I'm just
Goose use mage hand to
I'm like
open the
looking
other
like I'm
door?
just using one hand, but there's a mage hand there as well. under
Well,
the
you
tray.
could hide the mage hand under the tray. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like
that's
too
the plan.
suspicious.
It looks like I'm doing the right thing, but I'm absolutely cheating.
That's so good.
I
You're
love that
definitely
for you,
cheating.
and that is absolutely what Gerald would do.
Hold on,
Brilliant.
I'm gonna roll. Yeah, no one seems to notice. No one.
And also,
Takes
Nephis
their-
will be pleased.
Very,
I love it.
very.
Housewife says huge brain, Gerald. That's a
Oh my God.
6-head move
I mean,
right
he's
there.
and then once he feels like that part of anxiety has been sated, now he can turn on a little bit of charm. Like drink,
That's the charm.
drink, Gerald. I mean, he's very charismatic, but he's just, you know.
I mean, if you really wanted to
Awkward.
try your luck, you could just only use the mage hand.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
yeah, okay.
No, then you roll dex save.
Okay.
I mean, he has,
Could I roll charisma because it's a it's a
No,
spell?
no, but
holding
I
it?
will say, shit. Is it one of your cantrips as a
Yes.
warlock? Okay,
It
then
is.
I'll say, sure, you can roll a charisma save.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
I
I
love
hope
this.
you
This
drop
is so
the whole
gamed.
thing.
What-
I
watch
hope
this be a
your
natural
hubris
one.
befalls you.
17.
Hey, that's
17
good. We
No,
like
that's,
that.
That's more than fine. There's a moment, like, after you get comfortable, you start feeling like, because you can still feel the weight of the hand. You can still feel whatever the hand feels. You start getting comfortable to this, and I'd say after 2 turns, switching out with Arthur. By the way, Arthur, if you want to, you can also roll a dexterity save
Oh, you
to
have
balance
to,
this.
Arthur.
But you get comfortable enough to use no hands, Gerald, and instead you do like 23. Wow.
Just
Holy
handing out drinks with both hands.
Oh my
Great.
God.
Oh my god.
No issue. Whenever Arthur's there, whenever you come back, like wibbly wobbly with with your tray, like you just see Arthur just like moving the tray around suavely while talking and handing out drinks.
He's just like doing tricks with like around the back of the head and like whoa.
Oh my God.
But you do at one point remove your normal hand. You're balancing it with the mage hand, and you do get a nod of respect from the maitre d'.
Oh.
Nice.
And eventually you see people coming through. The person who came through first actually sits down on the second to centered left seat of the main table.
Oh. Oh.
And
Important.
after a while coming through as someone you recognize, Alana comes through as well.
Thought it was gonna be Rudy's dad.
And Alana actually looks like she's tried to do her hair, but it's a bit difficult when your hair is chains. So it looks like she's got like a hair clip of some kind up. So her hair like goes back. There's like a few strands down the sides, but otherwise they're like back.
Is Arthur serving drinks at that moment?
What that
No.
one's called.
Oh.
No flirty for you.
I thought I was
Uh,
just gonna say she looks great.
Sure.
But yeah, she like anyone who sees her sees that it looks like she's done her best to pretty much secure her chains to not jingle as much. Like she's wearing tight sleeves
Just like padlock
that
them
clamp
together.
down. Yeah, she's tried to like get all the chains to just be still
Amazing.
because she still like clinks and jangles as she's walking, but it's not as much. And she takes the seat second to center from the right.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right. So
remember
we've got
that.
some major players here. All right.
Yeah, and after a while, there is a familiar face comes towards the door and walks through. Ignores Goose completely, just walks through. Slicked back, blackish brown hair, curls in the neck, this pencil mustache, followed by a figure with a mask, a horned mask.
Yes.
As
Papa.
Nah.
Rudy's Mesagi with chaperone enters the premise.
Yay! Is Arthur serving for that?
Oh
Hold on.
Ooh, yeah, which one of us
Please,
is
yes.
No, it's Gerald still.
Dare.
But I was there with Arthur. We've seen these people, right? So
Yeah, you've seen these people. You would recognize this.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
In like passing, you still met. While Lord Mesagi takes the drink without much notice. Does throw a glance, a very, very like quick glance towards the corner where Rudy is standing, but then you see that there's like this person with the mask who's got like, you see the hair, it's got a reddish purple tint, and you do
Gross.
see hints of skin color, and it is a pale lavender. You see a bit of neck.
Right.
The person is otherwise like there's gloves on, the mask on.
Wait a second.
Like
Rudy,
full
are you not
sleeves.
people?
But no, Rudy.
Are
No.
you people?
Yeah, Rudy's dad is the one with the moustache and the normal person.
The mustache.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
This
mistook.
is
I
the
thought.
chaperone.
yeah.
This
Not the
this person does actually do a double take and look under the tray and then do like a very like soft chuckle as they walk on.
Nice.
Did they take a drink
Uh,
though?
No.
Oh.
And you see this person sits down on the left-hand table, guest table, near the middle but towards the back end. And this person just folds their arms and stands back against the wall behind him.
Oh, the cool boy play.
Okay,
All
so
right.
just to clarify, Rudy's dad is the one that is sitting.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And it is
Sorry,
not.
I mixed it up in my head with I thought he was the one wearing the mask, and I was like, "Are you a people?"
I
or
did
are
that
you
originally as well.
A purple people eater.
Now, and just to clarify, they are not in Rudy's section, are they?
No, you're on the other side.
Good.
Tracy,
God
such a
damn
mystery.
And then after a while, guests start pouring in. I'll go through. Like you see one dwarf coming in, braided beard. It's braided in 7 braids. It's filled with gold rings. No hair on the head. Instead, like a very small, like cloth hat, just sitting on the bald. Wearing very ostentatious robes with blacks and reds and silvers. It looks like they might have had a drink before coming here. And takes a long time talking to Goose and the other person, like almost creating a little bit of a line, just like talking, like making small talk. It's very much like, have you ever been up north to the Ashen Peaks? Perhaps you probably heard from me. Have you ever been into a car? Were you a bit afraid with the crane as well? You ever been up there? And then people start pushing.
He's definitely had some pre-drinks.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah,
so.
he had
the
He's
right
got
idea,
another
to be
dude, he's
honest.
just chatting with this dude.
Yeah, and after a while, you see one person who's wearing what's a very very small like hat, but it's like the elongated kind of sailor's hats, and it has like a very plumy red feather in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Got like really really stark red hair, very neat kempt beard, and a very like looks to everyone, greets everyone coming by. Good day. Like as Goose like gestures to enter, you get like a nod back, takes the drink, asks Gerald, is everything all right with you this evening? Takes the drink, gives it a little sip.
Yes, I'm quite well. Thank you.
Glad to hear. Oh, this is sure to be a night. And then goes and sits down next to Alana.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
and as the person sits down, like starts small talking with Alana, and you see some more people coming in. There's a halfling that comes in wearing like really long robes that drag on the ground behind, and like sleeves all the way up, and also has like the hands are covered with rings, and there's bracelets, and
wow.
like there's a wide smile, like very freckly. The hair is short, and like a few of the teeth seem to be golden. It steps in, takes like gestures for the tray to come down. Arthur is serving when this person comes in. Gestures for the tray to come down to their height.
Arthur very much goes and does the whole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the person takes 2 drinks and starts moving to a seat.
Oh, okay. They know what they like, and I
Wow,
respect
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That is that's a time.
You also see a tan-skinned woman who's got like dark hair, clad in clothes I don't think any one of you really recognize where they might have come from. It's very loose. It's like very roby,
Okay.
and has earrings. There's some piercing jewelry going on, leather bands around the wrists. Walks in, says no thank you to the drinks, and sits down on the seat nearest where Rudy is standing.
Okay.
On the guest side table.
Okay.
Some other people start pouring in. The seats are getting filled by various people. You do at one point see what looks to be a little girl come in. She looks like she might be like 12 or 13. Just walks on by, ignores the welcoming people, ignores the drinks, just goes and sit down at like the seat furthest away from the head table. And then after a while, going through my list here, you see a man comes in and looks like this broad smile, large gut, just walks up wearing not too fancy a dress, and like the hair is back in a bun, like nods towards everyone, big smiles. This looks like it's going to be a mighty fine party. Walks in just through the middle, like double hand opens the door, walks in, walks straight up to the head table and slams himself down next to the red-haired man. And they look at each other, give each other a little nod. Looks like there might be some tension, and then they both start laughing, drinking, talking.
When you say the redhead man, you mean the dwarf, yeah?
No,
No,
the one at the
thin
head
cap
table.
guy.
These two are now seated at like the head seats.
Right. Yeah. so many characters. I'm like trying to process them all.
There's
It's
definitely
fine, we'll
sexual
get there.
tension between those two.
We get there.
Absolutely.
After a while, you also see Captain Fevidus.
That one I know.
And in turn, you have Benny, the quartermaster, and Pesty walks in as well. Just very
Hang
funny.
on. Wait. How did
Where
Pesky
is
get?
Sid?
Wait. How did Pesky get
He's
here?
and as you come up, like Fevidus says, well, he's in our charge. Of course, we would bring him. We wouldn't want you to miss any of this. It's just sad that your little friend couldn't come along. She was not feeling well. Like Pesty greets all of you by name. Like how are you doing? Is everything okay? God, I haven't been to anything quite like this. Look at all the people. Look at you see Pesty looks as nervous as Gerald looking around. I don't really know what to do.
Pesty, it's okay. We're here for you.
There's a lot of works.
Yes, there are a lot of forks, Pesty. Just stay near the captain. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. We're here to keep you safe.
It's fine. And Fevinus gestures, well, Pesty, you are our guest of honor. You will be sitting with us. And walks up towards the head table. And you see, now on the side of the man with the hat and the red hair and the very nice beard, you see that Alana moves over, and Pesty sits down instead, and then it's Alana, Benny, and then Pesty, and they take up, if you're looking at the head table, they take up the left-hand side.
Okay.
No, the right-hand side. For them, it's the left-hand side. I'll draw a map or something.
The side on that Rudy's not on, because Rudy's on the side of...
No, they are on your side.
They're on my side. Okay, right.
They
Okay,
are
cool.
on your side.
Okay.
Lovely.
Right.
I feel like we're gonna get a map sooner or later anyway, because I can't imagine shit not going down here.
I
However-
really don't want shit to go down here if
I
possible.
just can't imagine it not. Anyway, did none of you jokers really ask who was babysitting Sin? None of you? None of you waitstaff? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm stuck in the kitchen? What the hell?
I'll get a chance to. I'll get a chance to.
I would say that Rudy is close. You're maybe 5 or 6 feet away from Pesty.
Okay.
Currently.
So whispering would be doable.
Yes.
Okay.
You would also catch that a certain someone is definitely throwing glances towards you every now and then.
Ah, shit.
He knows.
Of all the places to run into him, it's as a server. Are you actually fucking kidding me?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be
alright.
like, I see you're doing well with yourself, Junior.
Yeah, this is where your theater major got you. Oh no, shit. Oh, hurt.
You have-
It hurt,
Oh
it
my
hurt me.
You hurt me.
Okay. Yeah. So Rudy sort of whispers something, tries to catch Pesty's eye at some point, and sort of goes,
And Pesty definitely very tries to be quiet, moves the chair ever so slightly towards the edge of the table to be nearer to you.
Oh.
Pesty, is Sin all right? Is Sin okay? How are they doing?
Yes, she was going to sleep. We had just eaten before I left, and she said she was just going to sleep, and I said I wouldn't stay longer than necessary.
Okay, but she's been healthy these last couple of days.
Just tired,
Okay.
and there's adjusting.
Of course. I understand. Thank you.
But yes, we'll be fine. This is remarkable, isn't it?
It is very remarkable. Just try not to, we're not here, if that makes sense.
Okay. So do I not talk to you?
No, if you need help, yes.
Oh, okay. Help, as help or serving help?
Stick with Alana and the captain. And
Okay.
if there's danger, you know we're here.
Why is Pesty me?
And then as you do that, you see Benny leans in from the other side and says, "If there's danger, I'll make sure he's okay."
Thanks, Benny. And Rudy gives him a knowing wink.
And the night goes on. Nana, you're busy making food. You all start getting ready, preparing plates to get taken out on this large bench near the door. And there's a point where the maitre d' claps their hands. We will now begin the important introductions for the evening. As you all know, we have gathered here today for the signing of the trading treaty between the West East Trading Fleet and the Redland Company. And in their own names, we do have Sir Flanagan Redland. And the man with the hat stands up and bows in front of everyone. There's like a few claps and nods. And as they're now equal after the signing, we have Westerly Clint, and the other one, the real rambunctious man, just stands up, just nods like, sits down, and okay, I'm being asked to repeat the name, Flanagan Redland.
Mhm.
Red flag.
Oh, I mean, I feel like I should be taking notes. Okay, fuck. It's cool. It's fine.
There's a lot of
I
names
will
I can't do well with.
2000% forget names if I don't write them down.
Sailing from the shores of the Western Shard's south end, all the way past the Iceland into the fiery shores of Thalaya. We have the Redland Company, and you see there's like a nod from the people that are seated at that table. And then, Uniter of the Grey Crossroads, sole trader in elven jewelry, and personal friend of the Ore, Westerly Clint. And the right side now also filled. Do a little bit of a nod, some stand up. We also have some guests of honor tonight that we would like to mark out. We have coming through, very lucky timetable indeed. Not representing, but still from our lovely friends of the Ivory Hold, Lord Rudius Mesagi of House Mesagi. And he stands up, gives like a little bit of a bow towards like the whole room,
Eye
sits
twitches.
down, and just says, I'm
Ivory
just happy I came through in the nick of time. And then sits down. We also have from the Trading Guild of Tarkar, we have Baladur Sidian, and the dwarf stands up, and there's a little bit like the chair scrapes as he stands up. And then sits down again.
Parents for sure.
Oh, brilliant.
He's gonna be a time.
Probably pre-drinks.
I
From
would
the
too if I had to go to
oasis,
this.
from the oasis of Zul, we have Isa Zerf, and the tanned woman with the black hair stands up and does a hand gesture that doesn't really feel similar to anyone. It's a little bit of a wave, but it's not like your usual wave, and then nods towards everyone, sits down, and last but not least, we have Taran Feller of the Halfling Hills, and the short-haired halfling with the drapey robes stands up, puts one of the glasses down. Here. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be able to be at this meeting, and just want to let you all know this is a great honor. This is a great honor to have our trade be recognized like this, to be invited to such a party. You know, that reminds me, and you see the person next to this.
What was his name again?
His name is Taran Felter.
Filter.
I missed most of those names, but this guy,
Yeah,
this guy
it's
deserves
fine.
it.
It's fine.
For...
And they just like there starts being talk. Everyone does a little bit of a cheer, drinks their drinks. After everyone has come in, you are shifted from serving welcome drinks to walking around with bottles and refilling. And you also see now that those of you who go in and out of the kitchen, Rudy, you are still positioned where you are currently. You've
Okay.
been told that you are essentially to be available in case there's a service emergency.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Excellent. That is
Yeah, and
what I
you've been
wanted.
giving a little bit more charge. You are allowed to tell people if they're doing anything wrong while serving. Goose, you're moved in. The doors are now closed, and you are now instead just standing by the door, essentially, like
Alright,
just being there.
Arms
And
crossed
you
behind
do
his back.
realize there's like 2 or 3 other people. These also look like they are a bit on the brawnier side are standing at like the entrance side wall.
Ah, yeah. He eyes him up and just like tries to look as like brawny and.
There's definitely like the
intimidating
person next to you definitely does like a I'm gonna flex. I can't look smaller than this dude.
Oh, yeah.
They have like little eye up
the
and, like,
cross
little
arm
flex
like flex.
competition.
Yeah. Push the biceps with your hands.
Yeah,
like,
push the
like-
biceps up like.
But then the words from Rudy earlier echo is like, Goose, don't rip this seam again. Don't flex this that too hard.
So he is just like try and flex as much as he can without ripping it.
And those of you who go in and out of the kitchen, you would realize that this little cask now, the maitre d' is opened and starting pouring drinks, and it looks like it's a thicker syrupy-ish liquid, and it's then being what's it called, like watered down with what looks to be like a fancy bottle of some alcohol, and does like a little bit of a swish, and it just looks like there's this swirly, syrupy mixture inside these glasses. It smells very sweet.
Would does this start getting served out to the main table?
It's as you start by serving food, everyone's eating, everyone's talking. You're free to like free RP, move about a little bit.
While
But if you ask, the maitre d' says this is the toast drink for
Okay,
after the signing.
Rudy being in the position he is in terms of the pecking order at the moment, would he have a bit of a gauge on like when that's going to start happening? Say, for example, within 10 minutes?
Probably more like 45 minutes, because
Okay,
it would be after the main course, but before the desserts.
So, how tricky would it be over the din of the clattering of cutlery and the talking and everything if he was to sort of, in his spot, whisper to himself and cast Detect Poison just before that main toast comes out?
I'd say make a sleight of hand check.
Okie dokie, this is where those inspiration points come into play.
Nice.
Because sleight of hand is at a big old -1. Oh, shit. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's not good.
Seems fine.
We're gonna use an
No, at least the
inspiration.
food is fine.
Yeah, we're going to use an
Show us
inspiration.
them magic hands.
Yep, alright, sleight of hand is not magic hand, if I remember correctly.
Magic hand McGee, sure.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
much
absolutely.
better.
More like
Four.
shitty hand McGee, am
Yeah,
I right?
no,
Eh,
that's
Hey,
yeah.
Cuddly, those natural 20s you got earlier?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
thanks.
ruined it for everyone.
Thanks.
Those were
Okay.
yours, weren't they? So
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, that's alright. Well, it kind of has to be done, so...
But yeah, you still cast the spell.
Yeah. Okay, so that's...
But there's like definitely a few eyes around the
Yeah.
room
Yeah.
lands upon you. One of them being
That's okay.
you do see the person, the masked figure behind your father, does lean in, as like head turned towards you, leans in towards, and then as they lean back, your dad looks in your direction.
Could I tell, like, when Rudy's about to cast it, could I possibly go over to his dad and essentially go, "Oh, more drinks, sir," and try and
I mean,
distract
it wouldn't
a little
help. It wouldn't help now.
I
But you could
failed
do it
so hard.
regardless.
Yeah,
you could
I
do it
failed so hard.
regardless.
Okay, I will still do that anyway. Sort of more drinks, sir.
Yes, please. Holds up the glass.
Tell me when.
And you start pouring, just very abruptly. Stop.
Oh,
Just like very, very small, like refill.
and I turn to the masked figure. A drink, sir.
Dude, he's in a mask. Be respectful.
Just looks towards you. This, and then just gestures, like with head, just gestures for you to go.
Okay. Well, Arthur bows his head and just.
I'd say let's double check this. For the duration, you can sense the presence of the location of poison, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you.
Specifically, the
Oh,
timing
God.
again.
Are you going to get like pings on all of their world
Oh
FTDs?
no, yeah. Oh no. So
I mean, it does.
syphilis.
It does identify
Ew.
the kind of poison and disease. You
Hmm.
do, yeah. A few people in here seem to have some form of STI. Yes.
Yeah. Of
You
course
do
they
also
do.
realize that there's like one person on the end of the westerly side. They've got scurvy, and
Oh, of course they
are
do.
looking like very, very palish.
Yeah, that makes
This
sense.
does make sense.
So just a reminder, Rudy cast this when he reckons he'd be able to sense, like when the toast drinks are going to come out. So just specifically, that was the timing he was.
Okay, because
kind of
it lasts for
looking
10 minutes.
Yeah. So that was the.
But
that
yeah,
was the item.
I will save it. I will have to say though, I need an extra little restroom break because there's been a hydration war going on all over the place today.
Yeah. I need to
Yeah,
actually
I've
get
been
some
on that
water.
freaking
Yeah,
end of this.
yeah.
Before we move on to the actual toast and the crescendo of the party, we'll go on another quick little break. I'll be
Quick little
very
break.
much right back.
Yeah.
I will use this opportunity to eat more pizza because I hunger.
Hold on, I can't even
I
get
will
you
be back
back,
in a second as
Denny,
well.
because I put everything into your stupid inspiration. I hate it here.
Love you.
I hate it here. What is going on? Reaper, let us tell you exactly what's going on. I actually really have to pee, so I'm going to have Rohan tell you exactly what's going on.
Yeah, you go to Denny
Because
Mace's
he
stream.
loves talking.
No,
and he
you
loves
go
me.
That's
to Denny
true.
Mace's stream and you
I am going to
hit
be
the
just 1
hydrate
minute
button.
though, because my dinner arrived apparently very early. So
Oh my god.
just gonna go
Okay,
grab that.
we're at a party for a signing of a treaty, and we're there posing as staff to make sure no shit goes down. So my character's in the kitchen because obviously she's a really good cook, and Aussie, Roju, and Orb's characters are serving as waiters, and Goose is
Hanging around.
Pokekiri. Thank you for the follow. Goose is hanging around. I hit the hydrate button. Absolutely hit the hydrate button, but only in Denny's stream. Never in mine. I will fill up though, because I think it's gonna happen more. Look,
Probably.
I
I'll
had a
definitely
full
be
bottle, and this is what you've done to me. This is your fault, Denny.
Making sure you get your
Tracy started
10
it. She
liters.
was going around. She was going around rehydrating everybody.
So, what sort of pizza are you eating?
Ooh, I am having a Hawaiian pizza with some ham
Oh,
and
that
pineapple.
sounds so good.
I love a
Wait.
good Hawaiian.
We had pizza tonight, and I had a super supreme pizza.
Mm,
Well, screw you and your pizza.
that's what Bizarre got. He got the Super Supreme.
Yeah, Domino's.
Mm.
No.
We go with a place called Smokies. They have really nice, like, stone cooked pizza.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I return.
Your turn.
Awesome.
Any quick questions from chat? Super quick. We got like a minute or two. We're waiting for Cuddly.
We had Grim just asking what's going on because he's a little confused, and we were saying like, yeah, we're currently assisting in hosting a party.
You are.
And
That's-
yeah.
Yeah.
What food do you have, Roju?
I got pasta and good stuff.
Ooh, pasta.
Except I didn't bring the drink.
Okay, so Larsman has a question.
Hmm?
What is on a Super Supreme pizza?
That's a good question.
What is on a Super Supreme pizza?
Super supreme ingredients.
Olives, mushrooms, oregano, pepperoni, bacon,
Capsicum.
pineapple, ham, capsicum, cheese, sauce.
Sauce.
A lot.
A lot. A little bit
lot.
of everything.
A lot. That's a lot of toppings.
I would avoid. I would not get the olives on it myself. I'm not an olive person. I'm not an olive person.
Olives are so nice.
Nah, olives are too salty for me. They're too salty for me. Same with anchovies. I can't have
I was
anchovies
gonna
on
say you
pizza.
fucking hate anchovies.
I do. I really do. I remember. I don't remember what. I don't remember what stream it was, but I had chat make a pizza for me that I then ordered from Domino's.
That's
And,
right. Yeah.
there
the
was-
olive thing came up.
olives and anchovies, I think, were both on it, as well as
Yeah.
jalapenos.
I
was
remember
the
that
time.
stream because
Nice.
I got the anchovies on there. 'cause
It was,
me.
yeah, you did. Yeah, that was the time.
I get the anchovies though, because they are like super fishy. On
So
top
do
of
you
being
like salt and vinegar chips then, or was that?
I
just
love
salty?
salt and vinegar chips. That's a weird thing, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
so
right.
weird. I love salt and vinegar as a flavor, but I don't like olives and anchovies.
Do you
Yeah.
salt a lot of food? Because I'm a person
know.
that
Not
puts extra
overly.
salt on
Salt
a lot.
and vinegar is not exactly salty.
No, it's more vinegar than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in regards to like salting my food, Orb, because I do the cooking, I try to season it
Yes.
mostly to my taste while cooking. And then if it's anything that is allowed to have pepper on it, I then just pepper the shit out of it for Noctia.
Pepper.
Oh dear. Also, Josie, thank you for the methods in my chat. I hate it.
All the
Thanks, I hate
all
it.
the efforts.
Hmm.
I miss the methods.
I
Eat a
don't.
little bit of garlic bread, don't mind me.
You don't miss
Ooh,
them?
Methods are good for
Everybody-
you.
That's a shame.
Everybody eating except... Wow.
Oh, what did you have for dinner, Aussie?
I had a beef stew.
Oh, that actually sounds alright.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yes, yes.
All right.
Hmm.
Probably the
Let's
last
get
time we have
into
anything
this.
chewy before it gets too hot.
So let's get back into this. After the main food has been served, you all are also given like opportunities to go into the kitchen, eat some food, have some drinks. You do get breaks every now and then.
Nana absolutely put aside little plates for you, rest assured. For her boys.
We're doing
And
such a
Gerald
good
will be
job,
trying
Nana.
to-
You're doing
Gerald will be
such a
trying
good
to hide as much as possible in the kitchen.
The kind of person who just takes the extra breaks and extra minutes every break.
Yep, yep. Just
Love
looking
that.
like mild.
You know, when it has a smoke break as well.
Even though,
Even though
he
you don't
doesn't
smoke.
smoke.
No, but after a while, after everyone has finished the main course, you've taken away all the plates, you start serving these drinks. And they smell delicious. They smell very sweet. They still have like the sting of like hard liquor, but with a hint of like syrup. And you start serving the drinks. Give them to everyone. The places are filled.
Poison radar doesn't go off.
Poison Raider does not go off.
Okay, great. So Rudy's pinging off STIs all over the joint, but no poison. Excellent.
Love that
That's
for you.
exactly
How's
what he
Orb
wanted.
looking? Yeah?
Importantly,
Correct.
does
How's
Rudy's
Arthur?
dad have an STI?
Or did you not?
Does he
I'm
get a
not always
TMI
use
out of the
protection.
spell?
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, I didn't need to know that.
There is. Your dad does seem to have a disease
Ah!
of some kind.
Ah, great! Because I needed
Ah,
that on
wonderful.
my shoulders tonight. Thank
he
you.
does not have an STI.
Okay, but Rudy knows what it. Doesn't it
He-
tell him that he knows what he is, knows what it is, or?
It looks like he's got. Be honest. It looks like it's just like very, very early stages of some form of cancer.
Oh no.
Ah,
He's got
okay,
some
cool.
sort of like,
You know what?
like
Yeah.
really bad disease, but
Okay.
he looks fine.
Okay, this is not Rudy's problem right now. Rudy's problem right now is dad,
But
but
all the
yeah.
drinks are being served, and the maitre d' again steps up and says, "It is time for the signing of the Treaty of Cross Trade. This treaty establishes who gets to trade in what territories and what goods. And we will now proceed." And they clear off the table. They make room. A large, like, hard-pressed leather cover is brought forward by the maitre d', places it, opens it. They both seem to read through it. It's like Captain Redland puts on like a pair of glasses, seems to read through it. Westerly Clint just signs it, doesn't even fucking care.
right. Okay.
Wow. This guy does not
And-
read the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
He's all of us.
And he as he finishes signing, he does seem to excuse himself and head towards the kitchen. His crew is still there. The room is still there. Redland doesn't really bat an eye. Finishes reading, signs his name. The maitre d' looks a bit like, oh, okay. And Nana, you do see this large man, like with gray, like salt and pepper hair. Just walks through the kitchen. Hello, good evening. I just need to pop out real quick. The stomach's not doing too well, and I don't want to, clog the lavatory. The food was delicious. I just have an upset stomach for the night.
For reference, this is the guy who's not the friend of our captain. Who's
Yeah.
not the
Exactly.
head. Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Does Nana,
sus.
would Nana know
Sus
him?
AF.
Because she wasn't out there when he was introduced.
No, you wouldn't recognize him.
All right. So she just goes, "Oh, I hope you feel better."
He
Little
walks
fucking snitch.
outside,
Anyway.
and then it's signed. The maitre d' looks up, closes, and says, "Everything seems to be in order. Now, if you all will, a moment from Captain Redland." And he stands up. "Thank you all for coming here today. It means a lot to see so many familiar faces, new faces, old faces." And he raises his glass. "I have had a most wonderful time sailing the seas, cross regions, finding new things to sell, to buy. Did you all know it started when I left my homeland? The arduous journey from a tropical volcanic island to the southwest, through the snowy ice, and then back here. Imagine my surprise coming here to Southport, where I've made my homestead since. I want you all to know that I couldn't be here if it hadn't been for all the support of all of you." And just looks towards his crew, looks towards the room. Cheers. And everyone drinks. And you are also offered drinks if you'd like. In the kitchen, like the cook definitely just downs one as this is happening, like peeking through the door.
So we're not outside. we're in the kitchen at this point. Everyone, or
You are offered to go into the kitchen to have a drink.
nah? Rudy
By the
stays at
maitre
his
d'.
stays at his station.
Goose stays where he is too.
Times doesn't have a drink this time.
Actually, Goose would like to just keep like a good look around to make sure there's.
Feel free to make a
nothing weird
perception
going on.
check.
I mean, I feel like that's just a global. Everybody do a perception check if you're in the main room, maybe.
Nice.
I mean, this is more Denny called out, keeping an eye out. It's
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
I got a passive perception.
You got a passive.
Yeah.
You're not picking up too much because you're busy working still. Okay.
I rolled one, but I don't know. Like,
You're
I'm
in
not
the
in the main
kitchen,
room, so
you
it
would-
doesn't really.
Yeah, it's
Like, Nana's not having the drink because she feels she's kind of on duty, but also
Arthur
like,
would probably notice as the doors. Goose, you are asked to open the door as the little girl sitting by the end asks to be let out.
Of course. And that's a third.
Looks up towards you, gives a smile, and then just walks out.
Smiles back.
Arthur's gonna sort of follow to the door and say, Goose, did she say anything to you?
I just asked to leave.
Did you see what direction she's going? Like, she okay? She
There's a
looks
bit of
young.
like a double hallway, so it's like you can, as you walk up, you can see this person exiting the main doors out of the building.
Oh, so it's going outside, not just like into the other room.
Exactly.
Just like
This person is leaving.
they'll just leave it on their own.
Just obviously a bit young, but okay. I better get back inside.
And as you're all you're serving desserts, and everything seems to be fine. Winding down, a few people start excusing themselves. Some of the people feel like I've been here long enough. When there's a moment when all of a sudden there's a loud coughing, and you all look, and you see Lord Messagi is. And you start hearing a similar noise on the other side of the table. The dwarf is going. Oh, I wonder what's in that drink. That's really stuck in my throat. Oof. Oh. Just starts coughing. And this person, the chaperone of Lord Messagi leans in, and there seems to be having like a whispered conversation. Lord Messagi nods, stands up, just trying to clear his throat, and starts to leave.
Oh.
Like there's one or two more people that starts to like cough. They just like, sound like they're trying to clear their throats.
So if there was poison in those drinks, it was above Rudy's spellcasting level. That was the...
It doesn't say anything. It wasn't a poison. You would have noticed if there was a poison.
It could maybe be something plant-based.
No, poisons can be plant-based.
Poison is poison.
Poison is poison. It could be...
After a while, there's like a few people... A few people start just like light... And you see some are like just looking around. A handful of people look very nervously around and start to leave. Like, just like, what the hell is going on here?
Could be a curse.
Can any
There's a moment where Captain Redland starts. And as soon as he starts doing it, Fevinus immediately stands up. And just like grabs Redland and starts heading towards the kitchen. And looks towards all of you. Like a meaning look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Head in.
Yeah.
You start looking around, like there's a few people going, and like I'd say Arthur's passive perception. It's very obvious. The people who have already who left, and there's a correlation. Everyone who had a drink, everyone who's coughing and like harkling, their like toast drinks are empty.
Oh,
If you are standing undrunken, and those chairs are empty, people have left. Someone is sitting there going like, "What's going on?" You see the halfling just like, "Oh dear, a similar thing happened at my mother-in-law's funeral. Actually, I don't know. But at that time, we fixed it with brandy. Do you have any brandy?"
With brandy.
Just looking around. Excuse me.
Okay.
Like looks towards Rudy. Like, what's going on? Could you please explain? The maitre d' just looks around like, like starting to like shiver in panic.
Rudy sort of addresses the halfling, goes, "Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this." And then Rudy walks past the maitre d', puts a guiding hand on his shoulder, and also guides him into the kitchen, along with the rest of the
get him, Rudy. Fucking bring him in.
In the
Let's go.
kitchen, Nana, the head cook, like is going like,
Oh. And Nana's just kind of like, "Are you feeling all right there?"
It feels like something's stuck in there. Good.
Oh. Wow, was it something? Oh, I thought the food was all good. It looked like very good ingredients to me.
Yeah, I made this. There's nothing. And then you see like a little trickle of something black come out of her nose.
Oh.
You've got a little. You've got a little.
And just
little
this like,
something.
and it's like stringy and thick, and this what the hell? And as this happens, you see all of the Westerly crew. They stand up and leave. They just start making for the exit immediately.
Are they all
Yeah.
coughing, or are they?
You see one of them goes like, the one who was sitting to like the far end. One of the chairs seems empty, but they start leaving. They're pushing through the kitchen. They walk in. They shove the maitre d' to the side, and they go, "Where's the captain? Where's Westerly? What the fuck is going on out there?"
Oh, there was a gentleman who came through here earlier. I'm not sure if that's who you want. Was
Shit
there
is going on? And they
gray
just
hair?
start pushing. They like push you to the side. Shut up! And they
Oh,
start
that's
leaving
not
through the back
rude.
exit.
Whoa.
Hang on.
Whoa,
So
whoa.
just with the maitre
Nobody
d',
fucking pushes
since I'm
Nana.
assuming the party is now in the kitchen, Rudy has handed the maitre d' to Goose, and whispered to Goose, "Don't let go of him." Sorry.
The maitre d' says,
Not letting go.
I don't know what's going on. What's to do? I've never had such a scandal. My reputation is going to be tarnished.
Rudy sort of puts a very forceful hand on his shoulder and goes, "Sir, what did we serve them?"
A drink. I was told to serve the drink.
It wasn't
we
poison.
have very fine champagne.
It wasn't poison
I
because
assure
I
you
would have
it-
known it was poison. So what was in it?
It's this, and he gestures towards the cask and bottle.
Right. Okay. So
Arthur actually goes and grabs and pours the drink of both of them, and goes to him. I will make you drink this.
Oh, please, sir. If it's dangerous, I really don't want to die. I really don't want to die. Please.
Has the crew already left, or can anyone block the door there?
They push their way through as you were talking to the maitre d', because it's a larger kitchen,
yeah.
and it's like this is an event hall. And you start hearing yelling from outside the back door, and then you see the door to the kitchen open, and you see Pesty stumbling in, pale.
Fucking.
No!
I'm banning power in my chat right now.
And you just see this black, thick, tar-like substance just well up out of his mouth.
What is happening here?
And as it comes out, you just see his skin starts to sizzle
No.
as it just pours out from all of his facial orifices.
Can I go ahead and just do
And
a
he
dispel
falls.
magic?
Yeah, can
You do, nothing happens.
Oh no.
As he falls face first to the ground, grabbing, clawing at the nearest person, and he just looks up towards you. And this black substance just pours out of his mouth and starts crawling away. And that's where we're gonna end today.
Stop
It's crawling
crawling away.
It's not a poison. It's a
I'm
creature.
sorry, I just
a
yelled and my
creature.
partner's sleeping, but what the fuck?
It's a creature. Yeah, even the dog's going off. Going off.
That's interesting. They put slime.
What?
Is it a black slime or something? Is that what the?
It's
Is that what the
something.
thick-
It was thick.
Is that what the thick
syrupy.
liquid was?
It
Like
was a
some
syrup,
sort of a
yeah.
slime?
Yeah, slimes aren't all, like they are poisonous normally, but they wouldn't like.
Oh no, they could be.
They're not
acidic.
they're not poisonous, they're acidic.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck
Wait,
this.
wait,
Oh, it was
Acid
acid.
We need to ask this guy where he's got the drinks from.
Oh well, I mean, I think as a party we can put two and two together.
But the session is
shit.
officially over. If any chats have any questions, send them to us. We're doing a few minutes of like just brainstorming here.
Okay,
We'll
so
see
Oh
where-
my God. I never thought of like using slimes like that.
yeah, that's kind of genius.
Mm,
Yeah.
Kind of evil genius, Josie.
Evil genius.
Yeah.
Evil genius.
And it came out of the keg. So is there a keg of just black slime? Is that what?
I'd say
is
if
that what-
anyone walked over, the keg looks empty.
Ah, of course it does. By the way, that Pesty won the roulette, didn't he?
Pesty,
Yeah.
Pesty,
no.
got done.
I mean,
The second he walked in, I knew.
just died though. I mean, well, passed out. Is he unconscious?
Rudy
Dead?
has nothing. He cannot.
Well, his
Yeah,
his face is also actively melting as he's
yeah,
laying there.
it's kind of like this is
okay.
beyond.
So if I just
Spare the
start
dying.
chain casting, spare the dying.
I mean, we can see what happens next week because we are playing weekly now. Tune in next
True.
Sunday.
That's right.
Rue,
Great
Nano's just
segue.
holding his hand. Pablo, you're fucking banned
Ah.
by the
Sorry,
Forever.
I don't mean to derail for a second. Now, whether this is a bot or not, I'm not gonna. I don't judge. But if you're not a bot, the AussieDevFro channel just hit 1,500 followers. I don't mean to take Josie. I really don't want to overshadow the 250, but I do
No,
feel
he
like
was
that's
talking in my channel as well.
awesome. Well,
Fuck
Grim
equality.
MF
no.
Reaper,
I know him.
thank you.
He's from
yeah,
here.
that's-
Oh really? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
That's a real
awesome.
person.
Yeah,
Thank
that's a real
you.
person.
I-
Okay, bot.
thank
Wait,
you.
wait. No, Reaper's definitely a
You
bot.
have
yeah,
no
for
idea.
sure. Yeah,
Like
Reaper's
you
a bot.
do.
I've been chasing that 1.5, the true 1.5, for like 3 months. I've been at like 1.480, 1.470 for like months.
Oh,
so...
you did it. This is a
Holy
double
crap.
milestone
This is
stream.
a double miles. I have nothing prepared. I had nothing prepared for it. So that's just fucking huge.
You're gonna
Stay
have
on
to
with
work
me
it.
and play Dead by Daylight. What?
What?
Oh,
What?
shit. Dead by Daylight?
No.
I promised.
Isn't that what we're
I'm
playing?
keen.
I don't
Hell
have.
no.
I don't have it installed. Look, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't like Dead by Daylight. It's
No,
just not my
I
game.
am with you on that
I
one.
know.
Not my game.
Pemmy was asking, what is Nana Preggers now? What? I'm confused.
Wait,
Did
what?
you have a drink? Did you drink the drink?
I did not drink the drink.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
I
How much
did
damage
not
will it
drink
take
the
you?
drink. Pemmy, what the fuck?
I'm
Lazapan,
so close to drink. So.
Lazapan has correctly pointed out Rudy's dad has been slime fested. So
Who knows what's gonna happen on that part?
does Rudy now have Darth Vader dad? We're gonna hook him up with all the circuitry and shit, and we're gonna have a
Yes,
Luke, I'm your
slime
father.
him.
I'm your
We'll,
father.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
Oh dear.
We'll definitely see what happens.
Yeah.
That was.
It's been a
That's
time.
a thing. That's a thing. How are we feeling?
Okay.
I don't hate
No,
me.
I
Don't-
I don't
I'm
hate you.
loving the
This
whole...
is actually Sin's like supervillain fucking origin story.
Oh yeah.
You know it, right? Like Sin is not okay after this. There is no fucking way.
Oh my
Everyone's going
God.
down.
This is
Yeah.
poor
I
Sin.
mean,
Poor
Sin's already
Sin.
got the name
Oh,
for it.
sin.
Bro.
Oh my God.
I just
Already
We
got a
need to
villain
adopt
name.
Sin.
We
Sin.
can't. We can't adopt Sin.
just gonna take her to the first world with me, guys. It's fine. We're leaving. We're leaving. We are leaving.
This poor child has been
Yeah.
through so much.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Any
So about your
any
brother.
chat questions? any about the brother?
Oh my God.
Pabor, I'm not sorry. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Pabor was spamming all caps no mercy during the dragon fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
Yeah.
Pabor just wants us to feel pain, and that's okay, honestly.
That's fine.
fine.
That's fair. That's fair. I take
Dungeons
personal
and
offense
Dragons.
because Pesty was basically me, but in NPC
So,
form. But that's fine.
we do have a question from Larspan, who, might I add, is doing their best to catch up on the VODs, by the way. So,
I-
Larspan,
is
you-
doing
You're
a
saying
ton,
Largepan started
Larspan.
watching from episode 1 last
a
night.
ton of
Oh my
homework, so
goodness.
thank you, Larspan. And all those VODs are on the various YouTube channels that we all seem to have cobbled together, so if you want to catch up on
Although
sessions...
I will point out, it seems that no one has episode 30.
No, probably not.
No one. I looked.
Not
There's one episode like 30 or 31. It's missing from everywhere.
I honestly, I'm so behind on all my YouTube
I-
stuff.
I
Because
haven't
I will-
downloaded episodes in forever, so I have no idea.
I will
Well-
say I have saved on my Twitch. I have started making a playlist. I have episode, I think it is 3 and 4, and then every episode starting 14, but missing one of the early 30s.
I mean,
Well-
I've got all of them on YouTube. I just haven't put them live. So like, I do actually have every episode saved on YouTube, but I just haven't gone like I just haven't had the mental energy to go through and do all the tags,
Yep.
fix up the
Yep.
description.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
fair.
put it in a
So,
thing for
The
when
other
it's
thing is,
done and all that
Twitch has
jazz.
made it harder because like the exporting is now broken. So it's
is
no
it?
longer you can't just straight export to YouTube anymore. You have to it's just broken. So you have to download it then upload it. So it's
That's
yeah,
rude.
it's just a problem. I think it's a result of changing everyone's stream keys at the same time.
Yeah, it's Pupper.
If I wanted to just give zero shit about any of the description or the tags or the anything,
Oh yeah,
I
they'd
could
be up
have
in
the
seconds.
entirety of it up tonight. But
We care about that sort of stuff.
kind
do.
of
Yeah.
a little bit.
No, I understand.
I was terrified about killing Pesty. I should tell you all.
You should be.
We do have a question
I-
here.
We will bring your universe down.
Yeah, you did
Honestly,
say
as-
we did go off on a tangent. You said that Lars Pan did have a question.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the 1.5. So Larzapan has actually asked who is Pesty. So if we could get a recap of Pesty's involvement in the story.
Pesty is doing his best.
Not anymore, he's not.
Not anymore.
I mean,
Not
That
anymore.
is
Josie.
yes.
Okay, so if we're going all the way back early, the party did travel with in the Icelands at the beginning when the campaign was called Cold Down Under because they were down in the Icelands.
And we're Aussies.
It's they traveled along a tribe of nomads consisting of mostly halflings, and they were led by an impromptu leader, Pesty, a human who took over the role of tribe leader after his mother had recently passed away.
Sorry, Josie, 2
Yeah?
seconds. Last band just said BRB as we just started this. So I know, they're the ones who asked, though. I'm sorry.
I gotta say though, as soon as Pesty showed up at the party
Oh, yeah,
and
we
Sin
knew.
didn't, I was like, Pesty's dying.
It was one of them. It was one of them.
This.
It was either
I know
Pesty or
I
Sin.
didn't write this, but I also wrote this like Pesty's absolutely dying, and I was like, Josie, how could you? And I had to come to terms with that, and I was like, Pesty's gonna die somehow.
I'll be honest. I'll give you a little bit of a peek behind the veil. I did have future plans for Sin and Pesty, but after Pabor asked after Pabor asked to roll like randomly for an NPC, I just made a list of random NPCs. Pesty got hit, and I'd already had the plans for this party and the events that led to Pesty on the floor. So I simply said like, well, Pesty's traveling with, and like they've been through shit. Like the captain is a nice guy. He would of course invite Pesty to come along.
Oh, I can hear the dog.
Yeah, because she's throwing her chew bone underneath my desk and wants me to fetch it, and so she can throw it back in under.
That's very important, Josie.
Yeah. It's like the most important thing. There we go.
We've got another question while we're waiting. Void Monkey has a question about what monster meat pairs best with potato.
Not
what
black
monster
slime.
does what?
What
Not
monster
black
meat pairs best with potato?
Boar. I don't know.
Is boar a monster? I mean,
There's a-
no.
A
There's
dire
boars,
boar.
yeah.
A dire
No,
boar.
A
this
dire
regular
boar.
boar.
Okay. Dire boar.
Giant
that answers your
fish!
question?
Giant
Dire
fish.
fish.
Otherwise known as whale. Okay.
Yeah, because they're fish.
Yeah, they're fish.
talked
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
we have talked about this. Last band is back, by the way.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, Larzapan, listen. Pesty is the impromptu tribe leader of a nomadic tribe that lived in.
Oh,
Everything's
Bye.
fucked up.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep talking.
yeah,
I'm
just keep
go for it.
talking. Yeah.
The
That was weird.
I'm Goose now on my
So-
screen.
oh.
Hey, she's
never
back.
mind.
Yeah, it's back. Okay, we're okay.
Pesty was
muted, Demi.
the impromptu leader of a nomadic tribe in the Icelands that were pilgriming towards Bora for the winter. The party traveled with them for a while. That's where they met Lena, the frost giant, was acting as a guide for this tribe.
Oh, at least it wasn't Lena. Right?
They spent some time. They made some friends. Nana made quite a close friend traveling, who's also dead.
Wow. Thanks, Josie.
And eventually they made it. They rushed to the city for various reasons. Lena also rushed this tribe of halflings to get to the city quicker. During that, Sin got injured, which has some consequences of its own. But that led to Pesty staying with Sin inside the city to take care of Sin, while the rest of the nomadic tribe checked in to work in the ice mines. Because you have to work to stay in the city if you don't have coin. And for various reasons, one reason, the rest of the tribe were unfortunately turned into living dead.
Zombies.
Zombies.
He's on
That the
fire,
party
She's
then
on
helped to off. They got zombified by some people that you met and you kill. You're carrying one of their heads in your packs.
I still
Yeah.
have the
and I'm gonna
spell
mount
to
it
keep
on
him
a
okay.
pipe
And then-
when I'm done.
And then Pesty actually got insurance money from the city as the tribe died like on shift essentially. He was given insurance money. He decided to take Sin north to the Western Shard to the capital since they think Sin has a knack for magic, to enlist in the College Arcana. So they got on the same boat as the party, traveled with the party again. There was an episode of ER Boat.
ER D&D edition.
ER
Oh my god, that was so stressful.
That was so bad.
That was
The whole
yeah.
session of just
Oh.
hospital drama on a boat.
Yeah.
In D&D.
There was even a sexy makeout scene, but I'm not going to tell you who it was between, so you have to go watch the VOD.
True. I don't know if I'd call it a makeout scene. It was a passionate kiss, I believe.
What?
You have to go
Why
watch
don't
the
I
VOD,
remember
Cuddly.
this?
You have to go watch
Wasn't
the
there?
VOD.
And then Pesty and Sin came ashore. Sin now one leg less. And Pesty was then... They were going to travel with the boat, head further up north, closer to the capital. Pesty was then invited to come to this party along with the captain of said ship. And Pesty is now a statistic.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, just a statistic. Is that all Pesty was to you? No, that's fine.
No,
it's fine.
I
That's
had
cool.
plans,
It's
but I
fine.
said when Pablo rolled. No, when Pablo rolled, I had plans, but when Pablo rolled, I said I can work with this.
Wait, so
hate this
essentially,
for us.
at some point in 10 years, we're going to be attacked by someone wearing a, like, I'm assuming some form of bat costume. I don't know why. And it's going to be Sin getting revenge for Pesty. Because essentially, ever since Pesty met us, his life's been a living hell.
Actually, yeah. Like,
It's been a.
We didn't even get him to, like... He didn't even get to die in someone's arms. His face went and melted off in front of us.
I was holding his hand.
That's
Yeah,
probably
he
not
did reach
melting.
out for the closest person.
Who was close?
I'm gonna
You
say it
can
was
say.
me because I'm holding
Yeah.
his hand.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, Larsa Pet! At least that living hell is over.
oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but Sin is actually going to kill every single one of us, and I think we deserve it at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe she's gonna
they-
become the big bad evil guy.
Maybe if we're
Yeah.
quick enough, we can just pump healing spells and stuff into them to
We'll see what
survive.
happens. You have a
The
week to
extras?
think about this.
I don't know
Do
if
we
it's gonna
need to
happen
deal
because
with
they rolled
Sin?
for it.
Like,
This is a
Can't-
tier 3
yeah,
sub on the line.
I don't think we can reverse a
I don't know.
scripted death.
I
I
don't
think.
know.
I mean,
about
it's
this.
still a death.
This
You
is
have
still
the means
Dungeons
of
and
reversing.
Dragons.
True.
Don't give up.
Very
I
true.
said you have a week to think about it. I'll do
Mm.
some thinking on my end. You do
Okay.
some thinking on your end.
Can I turn into a slime and fucking fisticuffs the other slime?
Inside Pesty.
Hang on. Are you telling
This
me?
is next week on Aussie and Drakes on Osmosis Jones.
And it'll be like two widows just slapping
Yeah,
each
no.
other.
Nana turns into like a fully alkaline slime and just
Palmer actually says, of course you can reverse it. Death is a game mechanic. Abuse it.
We're gonna
Okay.
magic school bus this shit.
Because I was gonna say, if I tier 3 sub to Josie to reverse the death, does that work?
That's not the same. That's
Oh.
not
Damn
the
it!
same.
Damn it! Okay. Alright.
Oh.
Good, because I already spent too much money today, so that's okay.
Wow.
Oh,
But I
dear.
will ask as we're winding down, is any of us gonna stream after this?
nope. I got
I'm
food
seeing
to
shifty
eat.
eyes. I'm
I
seeing
heard
shifty
Cuddly
eyes.
naming
Yeah.
DBD.
Yeah.
I promised that I would do a little something either before or after stream because it was I don't think Lumi's actually here, but it was his 3-year follow-versary. So I thought, oh yeah, that's really
That's nice.
okay. We'll do a little something, but
Aw.
I don't know if it's gonna be DBD because I'm really scared of doing it alone. Cause salt.
Yeah,
So,
I wanted to join you, but I thought
Not that
I thought I
funny.
had the game bought and downloaded, but I don't even have it bought. I don't know why I keep thinking that I have it, but I don't.
Didn't we play with Toolbox and
Yeah.
VC? But I played on the free. It was a free weekend for Halloween.
Oh,
So that's how I
that
played
would've-
it.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
see, I
That's how I know I don't like
I
it.
actually bought the game. And
Oof.
I have nothing but regrets.
Yeah.
I,
All right.
I have the game, but I have committed myself to other things.
That is okay.
But
Killing
if you're
more
gonna keep
NPCs.
streaming, Cuddly, I'll
I
raid
will
over to you.
Easy
bring
raid. Easy
something.
raid.
Okay,
Alright.
we'll be raiding over to Cuddly from my end at least.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But yes. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'll chat to you guys later.
Hey,
See yous. I
Bye.
might see yous next week.
Bye,
Otherwise, the
everybody.
week after.
Bye.
You
Oh
take care,
yeah.
Dad.
Well, if you don't, have a great
Yeah. Have a good holiday. all.
yes,
will.
holiday
Yeah.
is the word that I'm looking for.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I know you guys can't see me. Hold on, guys. Hold your horses. We're not leaving anywhere just yet. I gotta say a few things.